Yo.
Back in the building.
It's audio as well, Daniel.
Oh, hi. Hey.
Because okay, yeah.
You good over there?
Started rolling, man. Put on the shades and
like, the intro, innit?
Okay.
Come on.
That's his, his ego now. Once he puts the shades on.
Like you.
So annoyed.
No, it's not about me,
no,
bro.
You guys can't stop within the first couple of seconds then get on to me. This is ridiculous. You got to give it at least a minute or two.
Wait.
And you've already started to get on to me.
Guys.
No. This is how we vibe.
Yeah,
something really egregious happened to me on the way here.
Okay.
So, got off at the train station, was making my way here post haste with alacrity.
You're here.
With what?
Alacrity.
Let me write that one down.
What? You're so silly.
He said the what?
That's that splat.
With great alacrity, even.
You're here.
And just in my eye line,
You're here.
I just I beheld an awful sight.
You're a hater.
Okay.
Yes.
You're a hater.
I saw
Can you just interrupting the black
a hoop earring.
Yes. A hoop earring.
I saw a hoop earring. I said, wow, scary. But even worse, attached to that earring was a dangly feather. I nearly threw up in my mouth a little bit. In fact, I did.
That is insane.
Imagine
with a feather.
Imagine my surprise.
Your shock.
My shock.
Bewilderment.
My bewilderment when I realised that said earring was attached to Daniel.
You're a hater. That's what you are. That's what you need.
But you didn't say I'm a liar.
That's a fair point, actually.
Word.
I'll take that.
Word.
You didn't say I'm a liar.
That's the point.
I could not believe my eyes, and I expected better of you, Daniel.
What is it with? What's the beef against?
It's so horrible.
Yeah, what is the beef against hoop earrings?
It's not the hoop. It's the dangle. Like, why is it dangling like that? Like, what?
This is giving George Michael.
Wake me up before you go. Like,
That's a
no.
banger. I'm not gonna lie to you.
But that is it. Like, talk to me about the choice.
See, what happened is I wanted to make I want to try something new in my life before I went to DLT Malta, and a dangly earring was what was calling me. It was either that or another piercing.
You don't have to pick up that call, you know.
Huh? It was imperative.
D&D.
It was imperative. It's very important for my growth and my look, to be completely honest with you. And that's what I was going for, and it slapped.
You know what, in life, if you like it, we love it, man.
I don't.
Chrissy hates it.
I don't love it.
Fully
I
agree
don't love
with
it.
that term.
Well, if you like it, I love it.
Yeah.
But it's just to like...
Yeah, well, someone loves it, even if you don't. Someone does love it.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Shout outs to them.
That's for me and my
No,
household.
obviously, we'll throw it to the cufflinks and the Chrissy Hive. They can let us know their thoughts on dangly
I don't
earrings
even
on
want to
men.
see the results from this. I don't.
No, we can do a poll. It's nothing crazy.
When I saw Daniel, I FaceTimed my friend and I just turned the camera and she said, what the hell? She said, what the actual hell? I said, there we go. There we go.
So
At least it's not like a real feather.
No, real
It's like
okay, fair.
It's like a little Monopoly icon thing.
Okay, cool.
I don't think it's bad.
Oh, you're like your silver era.
Listen, I'm a silver kind of guy, do you know what I mean? So this is how I do it.
If you put on beads with that outfit, it would actually be over for you.
I might have put on beads at one point in my life.
I'm afraid.
I've also just recently bought a necklace as well, just to kind of...
You can actually throw it away.
I'm not going to do
You're
that.
saying photography money landed.
Wow. Trying to flamboyant drip.
Man.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, for real.
But I like this, man. Everyone's in good spirits.
I'm in great spirits.
I like to say #OffTheCuffPod.
Come on.
We are back. A good, honest conversation. Never hurt anyone.
Yes.
If you're listening for the first week, my name is Fols Forever.
I'm Mr. Vans.
And shout out to the Chrissy Hive.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
The blonde bombshells in the building.
Come on.
Yeah.
And we're joined by a returning guest.
Third time remake. Come
Third
on.
time?
Third time.
Yeah, fam.
Well, hopefully third time's a charm.
Listen, I don't know. The last time I was burst, but I was burst every
Shock.
time. They didn't bring me rum, by the way, guys.
Who's they?
Not they. Don't go to the corner. Come to me direct, yeah?
I mean, listen, I saw Fols,
Yeah, you didn't
I
speak
saw
to them.
Fols after a long time. I was like, my bro, I said, listen, you need to come through in the pod. It's been a while. It's like, yeah, don't worry, man. I got the rum for you. Where's the rum?
Are you sure that's how it went? Or did you say, make sure you have rum for me?
Okay.
I remember it differently.
Did you have your shades on?
Words.
I have my shades on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was outside.
Okay, then you can't guarantee what you said then.
No, I can.
You can't.
guarantee.
Why? Because he had his shades on?
Yeah.
When he has his shades on, you
It-
can't.
And
Yeah.
also for what had happened at the end.
Yeah, because you would have told everyone last week, and my sister texted me.
Oh, it was that?
You
Yeah.
fell off. You threw up, yeah. Because in the moment,
No way, you threw up.
Stay calm, bro. Stay calm. In the moment, I was like, "Oh, Vans, this is wonderful storytelling. He's recounting the whole, event and that." And then we get to the crescendo, and that's like, "Oh yeah, he threw up at the end." That's hey, man.
How much rate did you have, bro?
Bro, like I said, I didn't eat my money's worth fat. the recipe. I drank my money's worth in it. I probably overdrank in it. But also, when the throwing up thing is like your body rejecting, it's good for you. It's better out than in.
Yeah,
that's a saying. Yeah. Obviously, not the cutest thing. You know.
I was there for you, bro.
No, listen, I appreciate.
Was
the
his
shoulder
locks.
it a public vomit? Did everyone see?
No, people didn't see. Come on, man. I'm still Fols Forever. Come on. Fuck you talking about?
Fuck you mean?
Street.
Yeah, just you know,
The way I spun
a
out
little
the way,
suburban
it was
road
like
and that
Tom
back
Cruise
street
vibe.
quickly. Little terrace housing.
Because you was gonna
right by
throw
the
up
tree.
on my neck.
Yeah, I told this guy, get in the car. It's coming now. I'm about to have the baby.
Hey, yo. Hey, yo.
You know? Too far? But yeah, man, it's been a while since I've had a guest on the pod, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's been a cool minute.
Hey guys, man.
So shouts out to Dan, aka DB CXPTURES.
Mm.
And yes, I'm trying to think. When was the last time you was 20?
It was 2021, 2022.
2022?
No, it might have even been 21. You know,
It might have been.
it wasn't last year,
Yeah.
and I don't
It was
think
21.
it was a year before. It was 21, isn't it?
21, yeah.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, that's good, man. Good to have you back on.
Yeah.
Saw each other
Is it?
outside. It's always good in the summer because you start going outside, you start bumping into people and that.
It's
And
always
you have that chit. Oh yeah, man, long time, man. And it's
Yeah,
come
we'll
on the
link
pod and
up.
stuff.
We won't.
No, but there are some genuine ones where you genuinely will link up in it, and vice
I ain't
versa.
doing it
innit?
anymore.
Yeah, man, I shout you still.
You won't.
Why do we do that? That's so shit.
Like, we
can't lie
can't
to
just
you.
leave at
No,
like,
you can't.
yeah,
Leave.
bye.
It's rude, bruv. You can't just be
Yeah,
like,
I'll shout
"Yeah,
you,
it's
I'll
good
shout
seeing
you."
man. I will shout you. When I will shout you, I didn't say, but I
Okay.
will shout you.
It's true.
But you can leave it as like good seeing you. That's not.
Yeah.
Like,
It's just rude though.
it's not.
I
But
ain't
then,
seen you in a while, and I'm not gonna say anything to you, but it's good seeing you. Like, not even like,
how's
let's
the
get a
kids?
coffee.
You're growing tall.
Right.
You look well. Like I'm happy for your success. Like we don't have to link up. No, no, rude. And vice. I don't want anyone to feel like when they see me,
It's
as well, they
true
have to
though.
say the
Yeah.
same thing back. Like,
No, I
that's a
can't
fair
lie.
point.
It's true though. I saw a babe the other day and it was like, okay, it was great seeing you.
Shouts out to her, man. Wherever you are, man.
Like,
Poor girl.
But how many
You
times
could
do
be
you
listening to
say?
this thinking, "Ah, it was good seeing Vans the other day."
How many times do you say bye when you're on the phone?
I say love.
Why
We
don't you say
got
bye?
to lead with love. We got to end with love, man. Love, man.
Why don't you say bye?
It's not like, come on, man. Let's not.
Are you
because
a-
the man them don't say bye.
Yeah, it's not really nice.
Or are you like a long, like ending the conversation person?
What do you mean?
Like, all right, yeah, cool, yeah. All right, yeah, I shout you.
Sometimes, yeah. But for the most part, it's love.
Nah, it depends.
And then just like one time and done.
It's love. Obviously, if that's my mum, my missus, my sister, I love you. Yeah. Everyone else love, man.
Love, man.
Yeah, we'll get to the love you part.
I really don't like when people prolong the goodbye on the phone.
We're
Like,
very matter of fact, babe. Chris is on the phone with the gavel. She's just,
no, but right.
case adjourned.
Heel, a little bit.
Bro, why are you on the phone all serious and that,
but
man?
it's
Nah,
no,
but
not
Nah,
even.
but have you
traumatized
ever
like this.
have you not noticed like if you're ever on the phone to Chrissy like
Yeah.
when she says bye like the phone cuts out before she finishes saying bye.
Yeah, no,
Bro, she wants to get off that call,
She
bro.
wants
She's
you
about to get on D&D.
Like she's saying bye as the phone is mad far away from her face.
She's trying to let
ready
you know
press
like,
the red button.
I'm not here. I'm not in the same room as this phone,
No.
and you need to get off this call.
I just don't like it when people like extend the bye.
Yeah.
Just like the conversation is done now. Can we
I'm
just
like,
end
rah,
it?
shit then.
Like, all right, bye.
It's like,
That's
can
it.
you like leave at
So you're
least a
right.
split second
It's one
after
bye
you
and
say
done.
bye? Like,
What, bye and done.
But I love it because like as we're learning each other more and more.
Oh, did it used to offend you?
No, it didn't offend me. I like Vans. I did notice it, but I respected it. So I'm like, let's wrap this up, man. No, because
Wrap it
Wrap
up
this
then.
shit up.
no, let's wrap this up as a genre. Okay, cool. I can guarantee you, yeah, but as we get to the end of this podcast, there'll be a point where like we may want to talk a bit more. Chrissy will have reached her capacity, and you will hear the words, "Let's wrap this up." And how it is, you know, like when your mum tells you, "Oh yeah."
Yeah.
You know,
I
like
hated
when,
that.
when church is finished, yeah, and you're waiting for your mum. But then now you're having fun and that. Yeah. Let's go. That's the vibe Chris
Right.
will give you like at 2 hours and 6 minutes.
or when you're waiting for her like to get ready for 2 hours, and then when she's ready, she's like,
Oh, why are you not ready?
Yeah,
Why
because
you
you
ain't
had
got
2
your shoes on?
hours.
Yeah, but I think that's crazy. Women tend to do that a lot, though. I don't know.
But
why.
you
You
literally
want
had
me to
2
sit and
hours.
crease my t-shirt? I literally want to get dressed
I was
as
like, oh,
you're
look,
ready.
now I'm
Actually,
waiting for you.
thank
I'm like,
you.
it's just my shoes. I didn't want to keep my shoes on for 2 hours.
And also, it just feels crazy because I've like bearing in mind it doesn't take us long to get ready for the most part. But you have a
Some of us
whole
outside, you
journey.
can tell it didn't take them long to get ready.
Yeah,
because-
that's true. Actually,
yeah.
that shirt still looks unironed. But for you, for the
That's
most part, you for the most part take about 2 to 3 hours. There's a process. That's cool. I respect it. I'm not gonna listen. I'm gonna do what I'm doing until you're done, and then I'll put my shoes on. I'm not gonna put my shoes on when you still got half your head done. What's that gonna do for me? That's a lot of problems I don't want to have.
But it's not about what it's going to do for you.
It's about them.
Yeah.
What
They want you there waiting.
Ready, yeah.
It shows that you're a top yearner. No?
You're so ridiculous.
Yearning for their love. When leaving at 8, Donnie's dressed at 5 o'clock. Sat on the sofa in a 3-piece suit.
You're
Yeah, he
so
had his
ridiculous.
outfit the night before parked up right beside him.
That's how I feel when I'm waiting. I'm just like, that's crazy.
Because I'll get dressed and undressed. I'm like, oh yeah, I can see what's going on here, man. You need to blend, mix, contour. Let's go and sit down, man. In fact, let me put on a podcast or something, man. Put YouTube on.
No,
whilst
but
I'm
then
waiting.
don't like sitting down and pressing phone. That's one thing, but then don't engage in something. Like,
What?
don't do that.
What are we supposed to do? Excuse me? How
Meditate.
are we supposed to pass time?
You know, you're meant to date your son.
Know the Donnie that you're with
stars.
about meditate.
No, because now you want to like finish the end of this episode or carry on like listening to it in the car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, no,
But what's the problem? You're explaining issues that are not actually problems.
to you.
It's a problem to you.
Well, that's my opinion. Fight me.
You're 5 minutes away from let's wrap this up. Be careful. don't speed up the process, bro.
That was such
Nah.
a I'm just a girl response.
Yeah, bro. And you can't rationalize. Just let her have it, bro.
You know you can't say nothing.
Yeah.
Bro.
And worse thing, you're wearing the dangly earring on, and I love that it's on that side because if it's on this side, I swear, yeah.
Scary. So
I would
scary.
elbowed you. I'm happy we're here, man. What a week to come in and record.
Yeah.
There's so much on the agenda.
So much.
They thought it was coming home. It didn't.
Did we think it was coming home?
The fact you're in the final, it's a one-off game. Before coming to the tournament, I'm like, they didn't have a hope in hell. They kept on getting lucky and more luck and more luck. So I'm like,
Didn't play good once that tournament, by the way.
yeah,
Damn.
but I've seen teams not play good and win. So it wouldn't have shocked me, innit?
Yeah, but to go into a final with a team, the best team that played
Yeah,
in the tournament,
of course.
with a manager who literally has about the tactical nous of a child. I don't think that we were going to ever win it, but I think the hope is what kept people running because it was like a whole nation was unified. So we just thought, ran of the luck. But realistically, when we think factual, there was no way we were going to win.
No, of course. And I couldn't see how we would win because I didn't see him changing his tactics. And you can't invite pressure for 70, 80 minutes and like that sitting back thing. Like the first half was kind of meaty. I don't know about, did you everyone watch the final, yeah?
Yeah.
The first half, you actually, after we scored, I actually thought, well, maybe we have a chance.
Yeah, but obviously at that point, they've gone on goal up. They've been dominating. Cole Palmer comes on, gets a really good goal. And you're like, yeah, but the fact they scored so quickly after, it was a sucker punch. I'm like,
It was, to be honest.
That's the one point I believed. I said, oh.
Oh, you're a believer?
Yeah, I said they're awake. Yeah, lads got some fire in their belly. Let's go, boys.
I love seeing, obviously it's hate and that, but I love seeing all the babes like going to their local and that to watch the game and that. I was like, this is cute, man.
It was
Oh,
funny.
no.
It was actually. There was actually when I was at Tom's thing on Sunday, and honestly, I don't think in any other moment I would have seen this amount of women, black women, supporting England. But there was a bag of them, and
They were supporting Saka's misses. They were.
They were supporting Drew.
What a babe.
Every time he came on screen, they kept hooting and hollering.
Oh, is that what they did?
I know, hooting and hollering.
Literally, I was taking pictures, and all I heard was someone whisper, literally, as he went on screen, he's leng. I said, fair enough.
Nigga turned around thinking to talk about him.
That was hate.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you're not wrong, like Southgate, I didn't have any hope going to the tournament because of his tactics. But the fact they got to the final and they got there without playing any real big teams, I was like, you know what? Hey, one-off game, it could happen, innit? But that was like more hope than anything. So you're all right with that. So
if he had taken more risks, then yeah, I think it could have been possible. Like Harry Kane shouldn't have played. There were definitely a couple of moves he could have done in midfield that he could have changed. But I think the biggest issue that he had was up front. You may as well have just played two up front because Kane didn't get in that box. He got in that box once for 90 minutes. It's just stupid. So you would have been more inclined to just take a bit of a risk in the final because your team was shit anyway, and it was quite lucky to get here. So you might as well have just taken a risk. That's what I was thinking.
yeah, no. But he didn't do it against Italy, so I'm like, this guy's never gonna. That's what's because you
and
leave the
I
tournament
think-
with loads of what ifs.
And I think for him, it's too bold of a decision to make by dropping your captain in the final.
But you take him off at like 60 minutes, so that
Do you
proves
know
that
what I'm
like
saying?
he should have come off at half time. That's what that proves.
Yeah,
to
yeah.
me.
But that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying because he took him off like 50 minutes into the second half because
Because he realised, yeah.
But that shows that like one, he should definitely come off at half time, and arguably to your point, maybe shouldn't have started the game.
100.
And-
If you're gonna do all that anyways, don't start him.
Your opponents are supreme technicians. Like how they play as a team, like ability aside, like how they play as a team, because they had the craziest run getting to that final.
Yeah.
They had to go through Germany.
They won every
France.
game, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they deserve, like to your point, they deserve it. It shouldn't be a shock, innit?
That midfield, complete, like, it was only until Cole Palmer came on that there was any real, like, creativity from us, because Cole Palmer, I feel he's a great player. Like,
Exactly what I
talented.
said. Yeah.
But
And shout out to the admin from Jeanette.
Hey, I'll tell you what, though, man. I was watching it in a pub, and the atmosphere was so cold.
it was.
What was the split like in there
It
with the
was.
Mandem and the locals?
When he scored, didn't it?
Yeah, when Palmer scored, people's phones were just drenched and like it was.
It went off,
mad.
yeah, yeah.
It
Bro,
went off.
one
Horrible
guy,
scenes.
I swear, I remember it because I remember what was happening. I was at the front. I don't know why, but I could feel like they were going to score or equalize. So I was at the front where the screen was. The screen's behind me. Everyone's there, and it's all up. So just before that, when he scored, there was a guy in front of me with a hat. He's gone ballistic, but he's holding my hand to be like this. I'm like, nigga, I've got a 2K camera in front of me. If you
Damn.
don't let this shit go,
Mad.
this is not. And the thing is, I knew he was. This nigga had strength because the lens and the thing were shaking. I said, "Hey, move, get off!" Because I said, if this guy breaks my camera, listen, we're not gonna be happy today.
How much is the camera?
The body alone is 2K,
Flex on them.
Come on.
and the lens I had on at the time was like 900. I
Damn.
said, you're gonna have to let this go. But he smiled. He was alright. It was fine.
Yeah.
But I wasn't smiling because it wasn't funny.
Yeah, where I was, it did go off as well. But the spot I was at was definitely, because I asked you about the split. It was like 80-20 in our favour where I was. Isn't it? So,
is it?
Yeah, there was, bro, hella
80-20 in our
and,
favour is
tech
crazy.
fits.
80,
Oh.
What?
No, even
What
I
pub was this?
Even
What-
I'll
what
tell
pub
you
was this?
after. Even I at a certain point I was like, hey, it's bare juveniles in here, man.
Crazy.
No,
Okay.
it was a lot going on, but everyone's in good spirits.
It was nice.
Everyone's in good spirits.
It
So
was nice.
yeah, that little like I think maybe 5-8 minutes after Palmer scored, like it felt like something
Electric.
happened in it. But
Yeah, one of the man them were like, "Yeah, Palmer's gonna come on and he's gonna score. Watch."
should have put some money down, man.
Came in and scored. Every man started shivering.
So he's the oracle.
They were doing the cold, the celebration,
Yeah,
innit?
yeah.
It was cold. But hey, man, like they did the best that they could.
Yeah.
Nah, they didn't. No, they didn't. I don't like that. They could have done more. That's the shit thing about it. It's
But
like
whose fault was it? Is it the team and the way they were set up, or was it the manager?
it's a culmination of both. You first go to the manager because he definitely has made substitutions too late. Like my thing, okay, well let's go through all of it. For me, you don't leave your Rashfords, your Grealish, your Sterling, even though like Sterling feels very far away from the England team, but that type of player, bring their replacement in Anthony Gordon and then not play him.
Yeah, facts.
Like Donny should
Big
have,
facts.
after all this, he should have just gone Mykonos. He could have been in Mykonos hanging out the back of something crazy, having a good time. Like
Grealish and them, man.
Donny's at the tournament just for vibes,
No, it's a fair point. It's true.
like
That's
helping
a good
everyone
point.
pass Lucasades and that.
It's true. It's a good point.
Like you don't play, it doesn't make sense to me.
Hanging out at the back of something
Yeah,
crazy
they
is
didn't catch it.
insane,
They'll
Fola.
catch it on the listen back, man.
That's actually madness.
Mykonos vibes, man. You want me to come to the tournament and just do nothing?
But I'm happy that Eze got a run.
Yeah.
That's all that stuff's cute. I'm happy for him. I was like, I want more for them boys, innit? Like, obviously, I get why maybe like your Walkers are playing so many minutes, your Canes, because this will probably be their last major tournament. I would be surprised if they're there at the World Cup, personally.
But this
Kane.
is Kane 100%.
How old is
Walker
he?
100%
Sorry.
actually as well.
Like
I think
Looks
that's
it.
to their detriment if he's at the tournament. in
You
2 years.
can't. But Walker and Kane cannot be at the World Cup. That's diabolical.
He may not start, but I
They
think he'll
shouldn't
be
be
in the
in there,
squad
anyway.
based on what he does.
But you know what? I'll take the squad thing because you need squad players in. Because I saw what Ronaldo did for Portugal. It hampered their team.
Yeah.
You have a player who's not pressing, so it's like you're not occupying their centre backs. Their defense is on a jolly up.
Yeah, literally, and that's why he only had one touch in the box. But then you can't do stuff like, and he was
Yeah,
bad
I
the
mean,
whole tournament as well. It wasn't
yeah.
just one game.
But then you're not gonna leave behind a striker that scores 40 goals in the
No,
season.
you don't leave him behind. But like when it's clearly not working. Okay, cool. This is my thing. It's twofold. If Donny is genuinely injured, it feels to me like you're being selfish because you're playing for your personal accolades in regards to getting
Yep.
stats and golden boot, and then hoping the rest of your team does enough so you win the tournament because you've not won ever in your club professional career.
True.
Innit?
Yeah, fair point.
You're hampering the team, and as the captain, you should go. You know what? I'm injured, or and they've even given him an out. You see, like how like Bellingham's been dealt with now, where people are going, "Oh, he's too arrogant, he's causing problems." From the offset of Kane not playing good, pundits were giving him an out straight away. Oh, he must be injured.
Yeah,
maybe he hasn't got the legs and he's just shit right now.
Yeah, exactly.
It's very plausible that he's injured, but it's interesting who gets given grace or not doesn't get.
It's your reputation though as well.
You do kind of earn that. I get that, but at a certain point, you call it for what it is. He's not playing good.
But you see, but this is what I don't understand. Even that's a very good point. This is what I didn't understand. So a lot of people were getting onto Bellingham saying like, he's arrogant, blah, 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 blah. But Bellingham was a massive reason as to why we got in the semis.
Yeah.
And a massive reason why we got into the finals.
Yeah.
As where they've given
He's not above criticism. He had some games where he looked shaky as well.
He's not above, and I accept that. But Kane it underperformed the whole tournament.
Just penalties.
Literally just penalties.
And then didn't take any of the pressure penalties on me.
And then there barely anyone
You're too
gave him
injured to
the same
take penalties.
criticism.
Come on, man.
It's
Let's call it for what it
nonsense.
is, man.
Yeah.
Chrissy, anything to add?
No, you guys have said it all, honestly.
Well, Southgate today resigned.
Oh no.
So I think like there's been mixed reactions though. Like there's been mixed feelings about the resignation.
You think he should have gone?
Yeah, I think it was time. Like I don't think that he's going to be able to get over the line. Obviously,
he was going regardless though. If he wants perfect, you leave.
On a high.
Yeah,
because you can't. How'd you come out from that?
But do you know what? He defied, the odds when he took the job at the beginning. He's taken England further than any other manager since 66.
I think like yeah.
So
because we haven't been in the final in what?
Donkeys.
Yeah, so like he hit a ceiling, and it's obviously not as the winner, innit?
Do you know it is? Someone's gonna be a bride, someone's gonna be a bridesmaid, innit? So
shit then.
And I think it's a combination of things. I feel like maybe sometimes in this country we almost feel like we're owed certain accolades and like especially if like whole thing is coming home like we've not won it.
It's
in
just
50,
a song
60
though,
years,
innit?
so no, it is, but it's also the mood because like
It became a cultural thing, like where like every single they've not really had a new song that's come over and taken over like 30 years like of that rhythm still
because it's
rings
30
off
years
today.
of pain, if not more.
It's even in the bars.
Yeah,
it's actually a fair
from back then. 30 years of hurt.
What
30 years later, we're still saying 30 years of hurt.
On first dates, put another 10 on that.
Wow.
No, and they literally did.
Yeah.
The spirit of entitlement runs deep in this country.
Yeah, that's the point I was getting.
Yeah, because for you to say he's coming home,
you're not owed it, man.
You're not owed it.
I don't live here,
bro. Our
bro.
players are better than they actually are. I think there's a little bit of that as well.
Well, and actually, my thing around the England team is I think this is one of the most talented England squads that we've had in a long time.
Yes.
Collectively across the ball, from defenders. Like, listen, I think Jordan Pickford is an a-hole. However, because of what he did to Van Dijk. However, as an England goalkeeper, I had to rate him this tournament.
But he was just spamming them like them.
Bro.
Shaky.
Yeah, the passes were off.
Yeah. So, but listen, a lot of the goals weren't his fault, if not the majority of them. And there was a lot of times the scoreline could have been a lot worse, especially in that final.
No, he made some good saves in the final. I'll give him
even
that.
Across defense-wise was really, really good. I think Kyle Walker probably shouldn't have started a lot of those games, but you've got a bit of an argument whether you're going to put Kyle Walker or the defensively shaky Trent. Fine, fair enough, whatever. Luke Shaw was great that tournament. Probably the best player on the pitch for us.
In the final?
Luke Shaw in the final, first 45 minutes, he was...
No, I'd say up until when Donny came on, Saka was our best player.
Really?
Kept the width, kept the ball well. It's underrated. He's the one that like when he was people don't know, when he's on the ball, they were doubling up on him. Even when for Palmer to score the goal, he creates a space. Like we didn't have much width on the left hand side. The whole tournament, our width only came his side. Like he may not have been as direct. Even the chance where he's come in field and played the ball around for Walker and he's tried to do the cutback.
Yeah.
Anything good that comes for us.
Been the best.
Saka was our best player.
Attacking option.
Yeah.
Like throughout, every time he gets the ball, like the opposition know what time it is. They double up.
It's a respect thing, bro.
Yeah.
And when they didn't, that's when he was like running certain defenders ragged.
Yeah.
And that's how he got that goal where he did the traditional cut in and then bang it from outside of the box.
But that was, I think, also epitomises England's tournament that like you're waiting for those individual moments. Saka's goal,
waiting for individual moments.
Bellingham's overhead kick, Watkins' goal last minute. Like as a team,
is there?
as a team.
Yeah.
No, there's not. That's what I'm saying. But you need to get them to. You need to get the best out. And if it means so, you got to drop certain man. You drop them. Like you need to play for the team, innit?
Yeah, Foden's just going, you know,
They call
running
him
around
007.
unnoticed.
0 goals, 0 assists, 7 games.
I don't see.
Damn.
I don't get the hype with Foden. I can't lie to you. I don't get it.
No, I
No,
get
it's
it. No, I get it. But if
I
it's
do
for
get
the
it.
betterment of the team, you've either got.
Based on
Also,
what?
as well, yeah, you asked earlier about. Sorry to cut you about like who's maybe more to blame. What I don't like as well is the owners being solely in the manager. These are like top level professional elite athletes. Yeah, you can do a job in certain positions. I don't like this new age thing of like these system players where you can only play one in one space.
Yeah, I
but then
agree
you've
with
got
that. I agree
Saka
with
playing
that. I agree with that.
left wing back, like right wing, like.
Yeah, that's like the ballers that we grew up on. Like
They'll do whatever you told them to do, basically. I think, yeah, it's a fair
Play the
Balance is
game.
important.
Fair
Balance
point.
is important. I get it.
balance is important, but like this is where, you know, not even to get into a mad football tangent, but like this is where people are saying nowadays like football is too robotic, it's too systemic. Like there's
Ronaldo said it.
there's no
Ronaldinho said it.
individuality,
The
like,
the tournament was kind of dead as well.
So-
Low key.
Yeah, it's just the last time we had a really good, exciting tournament, I think, was the last World Cup. Like, it just felt... I love the last World Cup because obviously Messi won it, blah, 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 blah. But it just felt like you were watching excitement. But this one, it was a bit of a snooze fest. I can't lie to
It
you.
was, man. It was.
yeah,
it
there
was a
was there
heavy snooze
wasn't,
fest.
you know, many games that were like edge of the seat stuff.
Yeah.
They weren't,
So-
actually weren't, no.
But you know, a few standouts, and Spain throughout were a joy to watch. Can't lie.
They really were.
brilliant. They were brilliant. That
Lamine
Lamine
Yamal.
is
Yeah.
crazy.
And shout out to his pops, man. G Unit, man.
G Unit,
Hustle hard, 304.
hustle
Hustle
hard.
hard, 304. Now you can-
I was scrolling through his gram today, and I was like, "This guy just
his dad's on vibes, man. You need those people.
Vibes.
Yeah, man.
Sure.
It's like I think is it Patrick Mahomes' dad who's got like a similar energy, comes to the game
Yeah,
with
yeah,
cigars
yeah.
and like
Yeah.
he's just
Oh,
on,
okay.
he's just on
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
on whatever he's on.
Yeah.
You can't really
Yeah.
like tame him, innit? So
He
Timable.
looks like a young dad as well. Like,
yeah,
so,
it gives that
you know,
energy. Yeah.
had him young and stuff, so they kind of
We
grew
grew
up
up
together.
together. Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of vibe.
I'm
It just
screaming.
happens that, like, you know, I couldn't do anything in football, but let me get my
That
son in
must
on
be
it.
so wavy,
three.
though, bro.
Must be
To have you up there, and
insane.
he's young and he's mashing. Because even boy, if he was a little bit sharp, he could have scored 2 goals, that day.
Bro.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
And then the score, it was like,
100%.
there was
But
a
you
point it
can
could have
see
been 3-4-1.
something is majorly there. Like this
Yeah,
guy.
yeah.
No,
this-
he's actually there. You can see there is a superstar.
Yeah.
Baller there, yeah, you can see it.
yeah.
Easily. I was watching him, and the thing is, at that age, he wasn't. You know, some people at that age, you know, they don't come out of the bars. Basically, they, you know, the moment gets them. With him,
Chris
bro,
was like, land, bro.
I was waiting for the words to hit
We
me.
feel you.
Oh my god.
I was waiting for the words to hit me. I was like, they're not coming out.
Somebody help.
I was like, these English words
I
are not
said-
coming out of my mouth. It's getting crazy.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to start
No.
freestyling.
Take
crazy.
2, friend. You've got this.
So basically, he didn't let the moment take over him, and he looked like he fit right in.
Yeah.
Especially
Bro,
at
they
that
were
age.
twisting up, man. Like, you got him on that side,
Bro.
you got Nico Williams on the other. Like, it was mad.
I do want to say before we get off that, I do want to put, because people try to put Walker on charges. He's not above criticism,
Mm-hmm.
but there's a compilation going around. If you look at it closely, there's about 3 or 4 mistakes from John Stones.
Yeah.
And it's not Walker's fault.
Yeah.
Like, watch closely, innit?
I-
Because certain
everyone
man
was
take
saying-
the flack all the time, and I
They were
don't like
saying
it.
they were blaming Kyle Walker for both goals.
Do you know what it is, yeah? The first one definitely not, because he's covering around. Obviously, I'm a fullback, so, you know, I've got some
Yeah.
expertise in this area. But the second goal, yeah, it is his fault, but it's also, the ball is showing respect to him in terms of, like, the fact Cucurella played that ball so straight away.
But Cucurella shouldn't. He
No,
shouldn't
he shouldn't have done that, but Walker's thing is his pace, isn't it? Recovering it.
Yeah.
Cucurella knows, I'm not getting around him, I'm not dubbing him, I've got to play this first time, and he took his opportunity.
But this is
'cause
where the intelligence comes in.
that's what I'm saying, isn't it? Because you're respecting the fact I've got a pacey fullback.
And you're experienced.
Yeah.
'Cause everyone
also,
thought
Gay shouldn't let the
Cucurella
player
was
get in
gonna
front
be,
of him as well.
It's
Like,
true,
there's-
but
there's-
it was
the
a
ball was crazy.
very good
It was a
ball,
very good
man.
ball.
It was a very good ball.
And if you're sending back, you're going to blame your fullback and say you should have stopped the cross.
Yeah,
The right pace in the danger area, like, all it needed was that one touch.
It was a dagger to the heart, man. I see people in the pub just like this.
Yeah, it was crazy.
What was killing me was, yeah, all I could envisage, yeah, there was people, I know there's people in different pubs, not literally, but like for the sake of the joke, yeah, as that goal's gone in, they've taken off their England jersey underneath. reggae. Super Eagles. Because the day after, I see, but even, was it India? She's like, where's she from? She's Jamaican. It's like, I'm
Yeah.
Jamaican anyways, isn't it? Like, okay, cool, we support you lot for a bit, but we lost a bit.
Oh,
So
but hold on.
everybody revert back to their home
Like,
nations.
Copa America. They didn't make it out the group stage.
Yeah, but obviously right now we're talking about England, innit?
And it was going on at the same time.
Yeah.
Damn.
But, yeah.
It was going on at the same time. But do you know what? I tell you what, I was out and about in the city that day, the day of the final, and the women's them kept it mad creative with the tops.
Oh, they were eating, fam. I can't even lie.
Yeah.
They were killing it.
They were killing it. Like different variations.
No, I just know you guys saw something crazy out there.
Nah, man.
You
Like
guys
it was
talk like
just
this.
like
It wasn't anything.
innovative, isn't it? Like
It was just creative.
yeah.
Damn.
Ever heard him use
Never.
that word before?
Never.
Innovation.
Man's talking about
Wow.
babes saying innovative.
We're talking about
Wow.
creativity and you just saying
Innovation. B.
Wow.
It was innovative. It was. It was actually really impressive.
I'm not even gonna. I'm support you, lot. I'm just highlighting.
But you know
And
what?
this is a new
Saka's
move for you
babe. Saka's babe definitely inspired a lot of babes.
because of the call
What a
center.
babe.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Ptolemy Benson.
Come on.
Beautiful babe.
Oh,
No,
is she
she's
a
very
Niger
lucky.
babe?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's not. Yeah, she's not.
To come on, man. Nah, rep your set, man.
Yeah,
Rep your
come on,
set.
man.
Rep your set, man.
Represent, man. But now, shouts
Doing
out
a
to
Birdman,
you
bro.
guys tried, didn't it? Like, shouts out. You know what it is? We've got to do the shouts out, yeah? So shout out to everybody that took Monday off, off work, wasted your annual leave, yeah?
Shit then.
Shouts out to all the parents. I know 6 weeks holidays fast approaching. You lot got it rough. Shouts out to the people that don't get shouted out. Your time will come. Just wait on it. Shouts out to all the street pharmacists that made a killing on the weekend.
Oh.
Shouts out to the people that were enjoying vodka and cokes. You know,
Read between the lines.
read between the lines. There you go. So
That
yeah,
must have
man.
been a killing for the industry because it's been taking a bit of a hit as of recently. But like pubs,
Are you?
like,
Honestly.
What's going on?
Like, did they pay you? Wagwan.
Well, the ebbs and flows of the
Bloody
The
hell.
industry's taking a little hit.
Have you been taking a hit?
Who sent you?
me.
Oh, you're creative, innit? Yeah, you're creative, innit? I need something to take the edge off.
Even when it's bad, they still need us.
Okay,
We're
cool.
all
Yeah,
right.
fair.
The industry's been taking a hit. Have you been shortage recently?
I haven't shorted in ages.
And you know what? Because it's rubbish now. You can't find a motive. Everything's
That's why they're
done by
moving
11
Box
o'clock.
Park just down the road.
Down the road
anyway.
to Liverpool Street.
Yeah, I mean,
But I think they need to scale it because obviously they've seen what like Croydon's doing and Wembley's
Do you know where
doing.
they're putting it?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I just heard Liverpool Street. I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
Oh, I thought they
We're
were
not
just
gonna find
scrapping
space
it.
for That's what I'm thinking.
But are they? I'm assuming. But are they trying to have it as big as like a Wembley and a Croydon box park?
No, there's nowhere in Liverpool Street to
There's
do
that.
that.
That's what I was
yeah,
thinking. Like, where's the
there's-
space for that? Unless I've missed it, but where's the space for?
I don't know. They're doing like a lot of like work around there. So,
But that's the scam, man. There's always, but since COVID,
was
there's-
just
or
about to
it could
say,
be like
yeah.
you know where the B at one is.
yeah,
It's
we all
like
know.
on a little.
Oh, no, that's not big enough.
The one on the little corner
Yeah,
thing. That's still not big enough.
Where I don't know where they're
I
going
don't
to
know.
find
I
the
don't know.
space.
I don't know.
Yeah,
But there's a
find
lot
out,
of
innit?
construction going on, or there's been going on. You see where between the, what's it called? Sorry, where Sushi Samba is.
yeah.
Between there
Of course
and
you know
then
there. Come on, date night.
between there and the
Stay calm, man. Stay calm. Focus.
between there and you see this inside the station where the retail stuff is.
Yeah.
Yeah. All around there, they've been doing construction for time.
So maybe that's
Yeah. That
makes
to
sense.
me feels like a scam, just the way the Old Street Roundabout does.
Oh, that was a Ponzi scheme for sure.
Yeah. Still
For
is
sure.
and is.
The old street roundabout is nuts. I thought Lewisham was bad.
No, it's insane, you know.
Anybody that got that contract, eating.
Yeah, they really are.
The elephant,
They really
the
are.
elephant
They're
one
nice
confused me
with
for a
Elephant one,
bit
yeah.
at first,
Which one
but
what?
now the elephant
Elephant
roundabout.
Castle.
Elephant Castle. Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
That roundabout confused me at first, but now I think I got the hang of things.
Just
It still
about,
feels
innit?
a bit
Yeah,
weird.
but the old street one is booky.
Because they've been constructing since when? Like, are you creating the stone from scratch? I don't get it. Like,
crazy.
why is it taking so long?
Perfection, isn't it?
You
We
know
gotta
they're
milk this,
knocking
man.
down, they're knocking down Hollywood Bowl as well.
Where's that?
Sorry, Keith.
Are there?
Yeah.
Heritage, man.
This is
Many a Saturday in there, man. That's sad,
Many
man.
a Saturday, man. Knocking
What,
it down.
Heathens in there.
Of course.
Heathens in there.
Heathens.
Mm.
Bro, what are you doing here, bro? What the fuck you talking about?
You man were like, yeah, back in the days, like, I was like, bare
I was
heathens in
referring
there.
to bowling. Like,
Bowling, cinema,
I
like
was-
your mum give you a little change, it could be out the whole
But
Saturday.
Oh,
Foles was
yeah,
rubbing
I've been
his
there
hands,
before.
like, I was thinking,
No,
okay,
that's
like,
just making sure the hand
Nefarious
ain't dry, bro. That's the
activities.
eczema. What are you talking about, bro?
oh, here we go.
What the fuck are you talking about?
They're bringing it back to the eczema, yeah.
No, don't do that. But I know there's a lot of stuff on the agenda. We've got to talk about the hug, seen around the whole world, heard around the whole world, and no one better to talk about this with than our very own Chrissy.
Why am I in it?
I mean, you're the only woman in the room.
Oh.
We need your opinion on this because certain man out here, Jonathan Majors is out of his babe, Megan Good. It's still, jury's still out on like whether that's really his babe or not. But I'm sure we'll get to the bottom of this with this conversation. A young brother with green eyes, caramel skin, smelling sensational, just waltzes into the frame. Obviously, this is what we see on social
Do you fancy him? Like, what on?
No, I'm just a comfortable man in my sexuality.
Okay.
I can appreciate another man is attractive.
Because you're talking about what he smells like.
No, I'm just
through the TV.
setting the scene.
Mad.
Let me pod, bro.
Okay, go ahead.
I know good podcasting.
Okay, go.
Can you let me pod?
Yeah. Pod away.
That's hate over there, you know.
Ain't saying shit.
Smelling good, looking amazing. He sees a babe that he's not seen in ages. And you know what did Drake say? I know them type of hugs. And he hugged her, swept her off her feet, felt the small of the back, let her feel all of his shoulder, his aroma, everything. You know, you can smell my neck, babe. Everything. Whilst her boyfriend is standing to the far left, rummaging through his bag. There's nothing in there, bro. And if there is, pull it out.
Knowing him, he's probably got like a quill in there and some
Just
parchment.
like a construction worker from
Old man.
1986.
Bro, why did he dress like that?
Did you see the video of him dancing at the party?
Yeah, let's add it all in. It was crazy.
It would. I
He
don't.
dresses like a slave that's just been freed.
Wow.
That's
Come
a bit
on, man.
crazy.
Come on.
Wow.
Come on.
Yeah, he's
Bro,
just
come
like
on. And the worst thing
some
about
of
you,
the niggas that
you're
you
of
saw
a
in
lighter you,
Django.
bro. You look like you would be in the big
Hey, both my
house.
parents are both black. They can't say shit to me.
Yeah, but you look like you'd be in the big house, bro. No slave jokes, bro. Bro, chill out.
Damn.
Chill out.
Do you know? Sorry, it's so random. You know, one time someone DM'd me and said, because I tweeted something and I used the word nigger, and someone DM'd me and goes, "Are you allowed to say that?"
No, they got a temperature check.
Yeah,
You got to double check.
You know what I'm saying?
Because you don't know what you are.
You're actually insane.
What tribe do you belong to, bro?
You're actually insane.
Pull out your particulars. What are your
Oh
papers?
my god,
Show me your particulars. Very crazy.
Fols is nuts.
He's not. And you're
Am I wrong?
crying.
People DMing you is cheeky, man. Man, your
It's very
business,
cheeky.
man.
No, that DM was cheeky. I can't lie.
But no, the hug was crazy, man.
That was nuts.
Because I'll be
When you
honest,
say-
Sometimes you
man.
have to lift her up.
Bro, I'll be honest, yeah, bro. My babe's scared of heights, man. What do you mean she's saying we? Why are her legs coming off the floor?
Yeah.
Can you put my babes down, please, bro? Come on.
Yeah, but some,
What about it was mad?
You can't hug my babes like that, bro. Are you crazy?
Okay, so what I'm hearing is that you were feeling something, not that something wrong
She
was
felt
happened.
something. You know how close they were?
No, they were very close. She was
that's
lifted
true.
off there.
Like, if you really love your baby and you come to hug me and it's not a church hug, then
Bro, I should be able to park a double-decker bus between you and my babe.
Leave space for Jesus in that.
Yeah. And then space for another double-decker. Two of them things.
but sometimes like the excitement takes over and like you
Yeah.
know you accidentally lift up a babe.
You had a little
Accidentally.
drink in your system.
You sound like a man. You sound like a man that's very well
Lifted
versed
up
in
many
dark
a babe.
arts.
Are you lifting up babes' runs? Is that why?
Once upon a time,
Many moons ago.
many moons ago.
I've heard this and I've seen this film before.
And
Honestly,
it
okay.
depends on like the height as well. Like if you're mad small, like
No, sorry, I thought he was going to say something
I'm
very
bringing you
mad.
up.
Sorry.
Sorry, I
Come
got
to my
that
level.
on my back.
Oh my God. Can you hear the nonsense that's coming out of this guy?
I didn't because I gasped. I wasn't sure what he was going to say.
Yeah.
Because he said it depends on that, and I thought you were going to go
Oh, okay.
take a big left, and then
Oh,
you
you
said the
followed him,
height,
though?
and I said okay.
Yeah, if he takes a left, you've got to follow him. But trust his driving, man. Are you in the car or not?
No, I'm a pedestrian. Sorry.
Oh, now you're not in the whip.
Wow.
Okay, cool. You ain't going to get lifted in range.
Cool.
No, okay, cool.
Yeah,
okay,
but sometimes.
Okay, we'll do the jokes and we'll do the series. Where do you want to? Should we stay the jokes?
I mean,
Yeah, we're here now, innit? Like, yeah.
Gagging for
Okay,
it.
cool. So, Chrissy, you're in a scenario. You've seen a guy you've not seen in a little while.
Yeah.
For argument's sake, there was a bit of energy there.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe it's energy from something that's happened or something that has never happened and it's been on the cards. But you're not here with your guy, and Donnie is in the space and he sees you. If you're with your guy and someone hugged you the way Michael Ealy hugged Megan Good, how would you expect your guy to react?
He's not going to act a fool. There'll be a conversation.
So you'd have a conversation about it?
Yeah.
Oh, so you do realise, but you just literally a couple minutes ago you said there's nothing wrong with it.
I didn't say there was anything wrong.
Yeah.
And then we had that conversation. And I said, like I'll say, I don't think there's anything wrong.
Oh,
Okay.
that's interesting.
So you'd have the conversation like nothing happened. Like, stay
Like,
calm.
we're talking about babes. Like, oh, this is my friend.
Just,
Like, what's the problem?
There's a famous quote that says, "Just my friend."
That's my friend.
I've been a
What?
friend, you know. I've been on both sides of the gun,
I've
you
been on
know.
both
Nah,
sides like
that's
boy.
that's Mike. What?
We've all
No.
been-
That's
on
my.
both
Don't
sides
show
of
his
the
name.
gun.
That's
Both
Mike.
sides. Name's Mike.
We've
Don't
That's
call him
Mike.
Mike. Don't
Yeah,
call him
we've-
Mike, bro.
We've all been on both sides of the gun.
We've both been
That's
there. He's
Mike.
just
What?
a friend.
No,
We've
it's
all been
Mike.
there.
And that Mario vibe.
No, but in all seriousness, like if it was like I was in a relationship and that happened, what I find somehow about this, and it was mad, but Michael Ealy should know that they're together. So that to me was just a power play.
Yeah, you reckon doesn't rate him?
Not at all.
Because sometimes men do this like dick measuring thing, innit?
Yeah, that's
not literally, like metaphorically, like bro, like come on, man, don't pull out your meat, bro.
Oh,
having a sword off.
Yeah. No. This is a pause-free zone, bro. This is not a safe space. Yeah,
You guys just did meat for meat.
yeah, meat for meat, but not literally. It's like men do they do that thing where it's like,
Yeah, the meet and greet.
see,
I was gonna let it slide as well.
yeah, like they embrace women a certain way to let Donnies know that like it could happen, innit? Or like I know her, innit?
Do men really do that?
Yes, bro. Niggas are weird, bro.
I know them type of hugs.
Yeah, I know them type of hugs.
I've never done. However, there are times where genuinely, wait, hear me out. I haven't seen you in a long time. Yeah, there may have been some history between us, but I haven't seen you in a long
now
time.
you're swaying in the dance, left and right.
First and foremost, I don't sway.
All right, the lift up or the swaying side to side?
I think
worse?
I think the lift up is worst.
yeah.
Because I've done the lift up and I've been like, oh shit.
But
It's too late
then
now.
if it's a lift up and a twirl,
no, you're screwed. Sorry, no.
you're in a throat already.
You're taking a piss. You might as well put your pants down.
What?
Yeah, lift and twirl is insane.
It's crazy.
Even if you're not with anybody, lift and twirl. You might as well go to the chapel and get married, bro.
Damn.
Why the fuck is she twirling, bro?
Wait.
You know the movies like when like someone comes back from the army and then they greet their wife and that's
Oh my
Spinning
God,
in an airport.
I just came back from killing 500 people. I've missed you.
like they run to each other, lift the babe up, and they spin for
it's
about
very
5
cinematic,
spins.
It is.
Hold on. Are we saying? Let's just say hypothetically speaking, this has nothing to do with me, but let's
Niggas
just say,
always telling them, so you're talking about yourself, just land, bro.
Honestly.
let's say you haven't seen someone in a long time,
Yeah.
and you do pick them up and you do a little twirl. Is that meant to mean something? Because sometimes that's just I haven't seen you in a long time and I've missed you.
Context is
it
important.
It could just be that, but even in the innocence, I would hazard a guess there's still some energy there, innit?
Of course, there's always energy there.
Because these girls in London are stush, bro. They don't want you to touch them, let alone lift them up.
Yeah, don't pick me up.
Come on, man. Put me down, man. They've got other possibles in the dance. You're lifting her up, and there's nothing
Spoiling
worse
the
than the
market.
Don that actually hasn't got that energy with her doing that, and now other guys think that
because you did it, now she's off limits. Basically.
yeah. Or you're
to be
spoiling
fair.
what her potential options are in the space, innit?
Right, I saw you talking to your friend. What, he's all lifting you up in a dance and that? Like, what?
Also,
Like,
as well, like,
just like,
you shouldn't even bring it up.
Do you know what?
Take a mental note, but you shouldn't bring it up to her.
That's happened a few times though.
What? Someone
you lifting babes up?
Or you lifted the babes up?
Yeah.
I know what.
Yeah, thank you,
enemies.
Vans.
Oh, and then you find that guys don't like you because of it.
Yeah.
Have they
But,
ever said
man
anything to
didn't
you?
know though.
Have they ever said anything to you?
No.
They shouldn't though.
Oh, okay.
It's just the energy that I get from their babes.
After that.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, wait. That
How
led
they-
to the lifting up, or you can tell
No,
that the guy
like
said
just
something.
after the fact.
Post
Like,
lifting
you
up.
know,
Fine.
You have a
Post lift up.
conversation with them, like, and they're saying certain things, like, yeah, I know that nigga mad.
Damn.
I know that trip home was silent.
The politics of hugging etiquette. You know what's so funny about this conversation? Yeah, is
Just bare huffing and puffing, like in a whip.
if it was the other way around, yeah, and it was Jonathan Majors greeting a woman in that manner, yeah, the ladies will be way more on side about this, yeah. Because if that was your done hugging someone like that in your presence,
How?
Do you think they'll be more on side?
yeah, they always it always resonates when it happens to them.
I actually think it's fun. That's what I'm saying. If you say
check
spin
that
it,
it's
yeah. Say if it was you.
Check that it's coming through right headphones.
Say if it was you that you were on the other side. So like I don't know, it's with your guy and he's seen a girl and they've hugged, twirl, twist up, everything in the air.
Yeah.
You're gonna be like, oh, no, it's calm. Exactly.
I said no, but earlier
hesitated.
I said context is important because as much as there's a twirl and a lift up, I feel like you can tell if it's like genuinely that's my mate that I haven't seen in a very long time. But then if I ask you and you tell me that we might have tangled in the sheets, then it's up because I'm not mad. I am mad actually.
So if it's just a
Wait,
friend,
hold on. I'm confused.
You don't understand what you said? She's not mad as she's not local, but she's definitely mad. Like she's definitely upset. Did I? Am I?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Okay.
So if it's just a friend,
Yeah.
you're calm. You'll be like, oh, it's cute. No worries. You won't say anything.
No, like that's your friend.
So if it's just a
You
friend,
can't back her into a corner.
you
bro.
can't, no.
She's answered your
It's actually
question.
impossible.
She did. She answered your
No, it's
question,
actually
bro.
impossible.
If it's just a friend, you're calm. Like this, you'll even laugh and joke about it. No issues. It's not a silent car ride, yeah?
Absolutely not. If that's your friend.
Yeah. So if I say, yeah, that's my brethren, we've not gone like that. That's people's. You're cool, yeah?
Yeah.
But as soon as they say that there's some sort of history,
Yeah.
you're pissed.
Absolutely.
Fair.
And you don't see the issue
I mean,
here, or
I hug babes and told them as a single man, it's crazy to
You're
do
single,
that.
yeah? Come on.
oh, he said Burkle.
I don't, bro. Don't use your space to come whole singleness, bro. We're here to talk about trending topics.
We told him off mic. He was gonna start using that
Dangly earring for evil. Ugh.
that I'm blind trick.
Guys, listen, disabled lives matter, yeah? I'm actually saying it now. This is not equality, okay? As someone who's partially sighted, okay?
So, okay,
But equality is us bantering you like we banter each other.
the blind
You're
bomb
among
show
us.
and that.
The blind bomb.
Oh,
The blind sensation.
You know what? I might
sensation.
have to steal that still.
The blind bombshell. I don't know, you know. I don't know if that lands, but try.
Oh my God.
So there is this side of the band is so shit because man can have something seriously wrong with them, and the way we show love to each other just by like getting at the fact of his ailment.
Okay. All right.
So you're partially sighted, yeah?
Yeah, I'm partially sighted.
Okay, cool. How does it add? You know what? Are we off to Jonathan? We care about the hug anymore? It's brazy.
No.
Do you know what? I mean, they have to deal with that at home, and obviously, people are already saying that like they don't believe in that relationship
They're
anyway.
involved in a
So
showmance.
you know,
Do you reckon he sent?
That's crazy. That's crazy. That is crazy. You and Chris are basically lips now. That's
Duh.
crazy. For the people on camera, that is insane. He opened Chris's drink and drank some.
I'm so afraid. and handed it back to me like
I said,
nothing was
hold
wrong.
that, man.
That's for cussing my earring.
And do you know what? I regret nothing. In fact, I'll do it again. Do you reckon he sent her a voice note the way he sent that other baby voice note saying that he needed a corrector?
Oh.
I can't remember what he was saying.
Sent a voice like, this is not correct behavior.
Damn, correct would never do me like this.
This is not befitting.
Correct. Would never do Martin like
Befitting,
this.
yeah.
This is not
befitting.
befitting of a queen in God's army.
Oh my goodness.
Never do Martin like this, Megan.
Yeah.
Damn.
So he's better than the rest.
Yeah, sorry to that man.
He's got to charge it, man.
But sometimes you get to find out in real time that your girl is not the corrector that you thought that she was.
Oh, it's also as well. It's good to know like what your babe's type is, because you might be with her, but she still has a type, bro. Like right now,
It's true.
You are fulfilling a role in it,
It's true.
Don't know if
and the contract might end in it. It might. Listen, guys out there,
That's a fair point.
you need to know.
I think
what
it
your girl's type
applies
is.
to on both sides.
Of course, but we'll deal with
Yeah, it does. It
Yeah,
does. It
yeah.
does. Yeah, it does.
Yeah. But you're not getting it off at home. With your
Yeah,
girl
we're
saying,
together, like,
babe,
but my
I did-
type is out there.
My type.
Oh my God.
That's
That's
never,
not a conversation that's going to go well. Let's not.
We're together, but my type is out there.
That's not a conversation that's not going to go well.
Yeah, that's a conversation that people don't.
Someone
wanna
did once say that to me, and I genuinely thought, "Why did you tell me this?"
okay.
have. Yeah, that's a crazy thing to say,
No, let's just give us a play-by-play.
No, I don't know. If you
but
already
people
know
definitely think that.
Yeah.
No, I was talking to a babe once, and she was like, we were chatting, and it was all cool. And randomly, she just came out and said, "You know, you're not really my type."
Yeah, unprovoked. That's crazy.
Nowhere.
I'll be honest. I've had it before still.
Yeah, but
But
the
that's
thing
not
is,
always a bad thing.
it's not always a bad thing if it's like, it obviously it depends within the context of it. But obviously, in my head, I'm then gonna think,
So what are you doing
What are
here?
you doing here? if I'm not.
But maybe her type doesn't
But you
necessarily.
know what?
She doesn't get good results from that. So she's now trying.
I mean,
Oh, so I'm second string in this bastard, am I?
nah, but like just because that you're not their type, it doesn't mean that they're not attracted to you.
yeah,
Yeah, fair.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like
Touche.
two things can be true.
yeah.
Touche.
Okay,
So-
reason and rationale.
However,
Studies have shown.
yeah, that is a show. Yeah, it's not a nice thing to hear, but I do respect the honesty.
Yeah, that's a fair point. Yeah, it's true.
Unprovoked is mad though.
Yeah, I don't even.
But like,
I don't
know,
even
man. If you're having an open conversation, maybe it could come up.
And if you're asking for honesty and someone gives it to you, you can't then Of course, how you deliver things is important, but
women are asking you mad questions. I'm sure like the type is in there.
That's what I'm saying. If it was, again, in the context of conversation, fine.
Yeah.
But we're just sitting watching EastEnders. You look at me and say, "Not actually my type," you know.
Okay, that's mad. Come on, yeah. Like you've got,
Maybe there was a
left?
scene in EastEnders that inspired thought.
What
I
is
spy with my little eye, something beginning with
not you.
type.
That is not you. You'd have to drink bleach after that.
Oh my god, that's crazy. But yeah, we're done with the hugging topic. You did reference being partially sighted, and the only reason I say this is where the joke stopped. I want to big you up because we've definitely had you on obviously a few times, but we've definitely seen your personal brand and what you do in regards to photography just go from strength to strength.
Oh, you know DB captures, yeah?
So I just wanna
what are you
give
saying?
you-
What, you know Donny, yeah?
Yeah, I want to give you a love and appreciation because many years ago you went viral. I think when Burna Boy needed a photographer, and we
Afro
all showed
Nation
you
and
love. We need shares in it. Like when they send the invoice, obviously run some bread in it. Just
Hey, listen.
we'll figure out how much to send, but you definitely got to run some bread in it. But all jokes aside, I'm very, very happy for you because the fact you're still at this thing, and you feel like, especially in like not just London, but London specifically, because I know a lot of our listeners are in the UK and in London, nightlife, you're the go-to person when it comes to photography. And obviously I know you do more than that, but you're definitely one of the ones.
It does feel like it. I think over the past like 9 months, I've seen like a massive amount of growth, which I've wanted, but it kind of came as a bit of a shock to me. Because I've been doing it a long time and I've been in the mode of doing it or whatever. But I've always said like, my goal has been like, I want to tell pictures where when you kind of see them, one, you know that it's me and you can't figure it's anyone else. But also you're like, I wish that I was there because that looks like that was such a vibe.
There was one brazy photo, I think, of a couple, and it was at a Malta.
Yeah,
and they gazing into the distance, and the camera was like, yeah, this is love, man. I can feel the love coming out the screen.
Emanating from the screen.
It was really beautiful. I like, ended up meeting them at the recipe as well, and they were telling me their story and stuff, and it was really cute. But it's like moments like that when I got back from Malta and I was meeting people on the street telling me they saw that picture and it was stunning, and that's
amazing.
That's surreal to me because I'm like, you people only know me from what I post on the internet, whatever. But I'm like, that's kind of crazy.
And this is why I don't have like a big profile, because it's all well and dandy. You took such a great picture of the couple.
Nigga, open your eyes, man.
And then you saw them at the recipe and they're
What's
telling
going
you
on
their
here?
story. I don't want to hear your story, B. I'm just here to take pictures.
This is why, I'm so happy that listeners run into me and Chrissy sometimes outside, because I'm always scared, of the interaction they're going to have when they meet Vans.
Nah, you can't do it like
He's
that.
not horrible for if you catch him on the wrong day, he's actually not going to be horrible, but like the energy you might get, you're going to be like, shit.
Nah,
Look,
Nah.
look.
Nah.
don't say it like that.
No, it's not like that.
No,
But
but
like-
I think it's interesting though because funny enough,
Nah, do you know what? It's beautiful, but I'm like,
Your heart is black, man. Your heart is black, bro.
I hear it. Like,
No, your heart is black,
No,
bro.
I actually get, because when I stop and like talk to people, obviously they will find me at like motors and stuff, and they will tell me genuinely how they feel about pictures and stuff, and I'm very overwhelmed by it. Like I'm proper grateful, but sometimes I'm deep in. I'm thinking, wow, there's a lot of people saying this to me, and I don't know sometimes what to say next because I'm very humbled by it.
say
I think-
thank you, innit?
No,
But you
I
know
am-
what?
I am,
That's
but-
the beauty of like art in all artistic forms. Do you know what I'm saying? Like what it does to people, it makes them gravitate towards the architect of the product.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
it's a fair point actually.
So whether it's music, painting, photography, like anything like art based, it does something different to people.
No,
So
it's true.
I totally get it.
And I think what I've been describing to people, so the whole partially sighted thing, so it's about to come out, but I'm doing a campaign with Canon around like using their products and being partially sighted. So obviously for a long time I've shot
amazing.
Shouts to Kader and that.
amazing.
shout out to Keable, got me on, and it was the first time I get to actually tell my story, to be like, yeah, legit, I'm partially sighted. I was born with a condition. Most people with this condition shouldn't be able to do what I do, but there's a real miracle story around it. And I guess what I was figuring out over years was I take pictures the way that I do based on my sight. So my pictures look, basically, this is what I end up seeing. Like, this is what it looks like to me.
Yeah.
So I guess as years started to go on, I started to realize, it wasn't, I guess it moved away from me just being a photographer and taking pictures and blah, blah, blah. It was more like, I'm actually telling a story through what my eyes look like, even if they're not necessarily 2020 like everyone else. So it does feel like a bit of a privilege that people do come up to me that I've never seen in my life, and they're like, they are proper moved by art, especially that it's not music, it's not songs, it's not lyrics, it's a picture. It's a picture of a random person that you don't even know, but just seeing them in their element, seeing them happy, it moves them. And that's exactly what you're saying. It's then that they now want to know who the person is behind the lens, and then they have conversations with me and stuff like that. And they always like, they love talking to me and stuff like that. So it feels like it generally feels like a privilege to have that, I guess, that sort of influence.
And it definitely comes with privilege, because some of the partially cited creative greats of the past were hoeing.
You know, there's.
He said,
There's.
Bro,
There's.
can you stop stalling, bro? Can you? Donnie's in the car stalling.
You got them powers too. We see you, nigga.
That's you blind for real because you got the hose.
okay.
Ray Charles, I see you, nigga. Stevie Wonder, where you at?
Yeah, it's a privilege and all
Privilege,
that.
yeah.
You know,
Canon campaign.
You guys are crazy, you know. I'm here talking about.
No, obviously it's all beautiful. Now, shout out to Canon and that. But
It's
like,
like, shout out them. Tell us about the hoes.
It does come with, you know, a certain amount of, you know, privilege from the opposite sex. Yes, that does, you know, from what I hear, it does happen, you know.
because some of the photographers out there are deviants, like booking babes for photo shoots and that with ulterior motives. You better not be out there doing that. yeah. Just making sure. Make sure your face is clean out here. Because I've heard some stories.
No, I've heard some really crazy photography stories. I can't lie. People just booking you, they just tell you just come in pant and just crazy
Excuse
stuff
me?
like it's happening.
Well,
No,
It's
it
dark
happens.
side of the photography world.
Happens.
Yeah, I got a studio. You seedy bastard.
We're running jokes, but it's real. It's
It's
very real.
In pants.
It is really real. No, it's crazy.
Or they have like on a more light-hearted side, like a very hilarious creative vision. 'Cause remember when our brethren was in the bathtub in milk?
I'm sorry.
And that photo will always be funny to me.
Even Joe's laughing.
Why you sat there semi-skimmed? Someone found me that picture of Azrael laying in the bathtub and that, man. That's too funny,
You're
man.
just
I'm sorry.
so ridiculous. Is everybody
Why do I
okay?
feel like I want to recreate it, but from an artistic sense?
That's what I'm saying. Don't fall victim to these artsy fartsy dons. Oh yeah, I've got a vision.
Nah, you're dumb. You are dumb.
You didn't disagree with me though.
Nah,
I don't even have
Listen, you still in
words
the
for
car
you.
with us?
Yeah,
You
I
in the
am.
car,
Yeah.
About the passenger presidency.
Yeah. Ow.
Shout out to you. But no, man, it's dope to see where you're
thank you, man.
the heights you're going to, and like I still feel there's another levels to go to. So when's this Canon campaign coming out?
It should be hopefully out, if not this month, early next month. And
Okay.
it feels great. Like even some of the people that I'm working with now at the moment in terms of like clients and stuff like that, they're pretty much like, you tell the story the way that you want to, we give you money and you deliver. And it's like, it feels great. So it just feels like I'm more in control of what I do, as opposed to kind of feeling like I had to manipulate my stuff to maybe what another photographer does or another style. I don't really have to do that anymore. And it feels great. And that's been my goal in life for a very long time. And I love telling stories, man. So whenever I get the opportunity to do it, I'm like, yeah, fuck yes, I don't mind. And it's not, generally speaking, like all jokes aside, it's not a money thing for me. It's not even like that. Like I really love what
That's
I do.
what
Like,
all rich niggas say, man.
no, I'm not like money's
No,
good.
no.
I'm not mind. Money's good. I'm not gonna sit and lie
You work
to you.
hard,
guys.
innit? Yeah.
Oh my god, I barely sleep as it is. But it comes into like it. I'm doing stuff that I've dreamed about since I was
That's
a kid.
amazing.
Yeah, and it's a message to young creatives that if you want to shoot a shot, you have to produce the work.
Facts.
That's true as well. Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, because there's a reason why you keep ascending. People like all the demonstrations of your work, people see and people are amazed by it. And then like the YouTube thing that you quote tweeted the other day, where do you know what I'm saying? Like, you're manifesting it, but like, and I know that Twitter is a crazy place, isn't it? Like, so how you secure certain opportunities, it's in a way where like in this Black Brit London realm, it could be seen as beggy, like, do you know what I'm saying? But like,
Closed mouths don't get
day,
fed. You gotta ask,
bro. Like, it's that DJ Khaled energy, innit? Like, it's like you just don't leave without an answer.
Sure.
If you have to openly do it, then do it.
Okay, listen, I've got no shame about this shit. I can't lie to you, because some of the biggest opportunities in life is because I've said to people, hey, yo.
Opportunities.
I need that.
24th of June.
I need that.
But then you see the portfolio and you see the results of certain things, like, and it like amplifies a brand. When your photos are on their socials for an event that has just happened, you still have to promote it. Like even after the event's done, like we still need to see what it was like, and your pictures are there, and a lot of people are just, a lot of it's going viral and shit. That one where the girl was crying during the Jasmine Sullivan set.
Beautiful.
I felt her.
That's funny.
Man captured her pain, you know. I love that.
It was so
there was
funny.
no lens towards my face during that set.
I couldn't find you.
They want to dry eye in the room.
It was funny. It's someone. I was stressed because we couldn't get into the pit because Jasmine was basically like, no photographers. Basically, all of you need to fuck off. I was like, oh, fair enough. I hear it. A lot of these, they don't want cameras up in their face for most of their sets because they just want to just do their thing.
Of course, yeah.
I hear it. So we've had to basically just get to as close to the front as possible. So someone's tapped me and has gone like, look. And I can't see shit, so I've had to put my camera up.
That's crazy.
Because I can't see. I don't know. I can
partially sighted on you to look.
Damn, you know what I'm saying? Photographer, you know, the person who's hired to take shots, they're telling you where to look. But someone tapped me and was like, yo, look. And I turned and I just see a girl on this guy's shoulder. And I put my camera up just to see if there was, and I was like, oh shit, there was a big fat tear literally down her face. So I just stood there for about 30, 40 seconds and took about a series of pictures, and then I just turned away.
That's a superpower, man. We saying you in season 2 or something? You in season 2 or something?
Man's got a photography
No,
power.
you're gonna be in season 2. You saying?
Manifest that one. At Ratman right now.
You're in cahoots with Ratman or something?
That's
No?
ridiculous.
Hey, there's truth in jokes, you know.
At Ratman, you know.
At him right now.
If it happens, I'm gonna come back on the podcast.
Yeah, and bring Ratman as well, man. I see you, Ratman. I see the chain. I see the watch, man.
Hey, he's working.
It's looking
You
healthy
spoke
over
about not sleeping. So what does, when you've done all of the shooting, quack, great, had a good time, drinking, drunk.
Sounds like a crime scene.
there.
When you go back, like what does the process look like after that before we get that final picture?
Most of the time, so if I've shot something on, like, say for example, I shot something on a Sunday, by the next morning, I'm sitting at my computer and I'm going through each, and usually what I usually do is, so music plays a big part into how I edit, so I sit with like headphones in my ears, and if I've, for example, shot an artist and I like their music, I might put it on, but I will listen to a lot of music while I'm editing because it gives me a little bit of a, like, it blocks out sounds and stuff like that, and it helps me see, okay, what is the mood, what's the vibe, lighting, blah 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 blah, and I'll sit down, I'll go through the process of looking at pictures and basically just selecting all the ones that I want to edit. By that time, I might have gotten like maybe 150, 200 pictures that I'm like, okay, cool, I need to edit. I go one by one. So for a lot of photographers that I hear when they talk about
You gotta get the red lights, man, when you're editing to
Fam?
give it that old school feel.
I'm sitting in the dark most of the time
Because
because
I'm thinking
I gotta
like
feel it.
old school photographers, they're in that red room, like hanging up the photos
Their
and
pan.
the thingy. And
But in a way, like it's even though it's a modern process, it's kind of like that because there is literally a process to how I do every picture. So it's like sometimes my lights are off, like there's just music, there's not a lot of noise or whatever. Sometimes I might do it with a program, but I prefer to do it with music anyway.
it's a way to hyperfocus as well. Like when
You have to. And so then at that point, I'm kind of like, okay, what images am I seeing through this are like the story that I'm trying to get out. So I will sometimes sit down with like organizers to ask them like, how did the event start? You know, where have you been? What's been the growth? Just to kind of get an idea. And then that kind of tells the story to the editing that I'm trying to get at. So it might be very moody. I might use a lot more colors. I might use more shadows. It just all varies. But
this is a
every
real
picture,
photographer, you know.
It's everyone.
Not them ones that just go to the rave and take pictures
Chill
of women
out,
in
man.
belts.
I think Sunday was a prime
That's very
example.
Storm
specific.
parties.
If that's your aesthetic out there, Van's a shady bitch. Hey, there's nothing shadier than a 6'4" man.
What did I say? That's shady.
Yeah. Bro, how specific that is. They're in the dance taking photos of belts.
Belts.
There's someone on the
in my head
ground right
as well.
now with like the building up photography portfolio, and they're taking photos of rhinestone belts and that.
Everyone has to evolve.
Don't soften the blow.
What? No, everyone has to start somewhere.
I love that question that Chrissy asked you though, because I think like obviously we see you out and about, and the following by the next morning, before I've even had a chance to upload my pictures from the event, this guy's got up 26 photos. And
Bro,
that.
this is why he needs to be in season 2 of Supercell.
The turnaround's crazy, bro.
And he'll drop a single on the same day, and I'm like, bruv, what? Like,
This
what
guy,
are you doing?
He's on the gram doing covers and that. Hey, bruv, take off the bonnet and go and sit down,
Oh
man.
my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Then in another post, like he starts talking about his kids, and I'm like, wait, what? Where'd you find the time, bruh?
People ask me generally how like I do. I do need to find a balance and sleep a bit more, but I just figured out in my head delivering pictures quickly has been a big part of it. But also when I'm at a point where I know I organize my calendar very much, so everything is pretty much like I'm gonna edit for 2 hours, I'm gonna edit for 4 hours, I'm gonna do this for 2 hours. It's very meticulous. It's made such a big difference because it means I've done 3 events over the weekend. I've turned them all around already, and it's Tuesday. That means no one's coming to call me about pictures. You've got them. You're happy. We're good to go, and it's less stress for me, and I can get on to doing whatever else I need to do. But it also means I've got time to be like, I can take on another booking, or someone else is going to call me for something or whatever. And like I said, like it's for me, it's like I'm telling these stories because it's a moment. That the England game, even though it was sad or whatever, you saw I took pictures of people at the moment when they scored. It's immortalized. Like that's a moment to see. You're going to think about that in 4 or 5 years or whatever it was. The recipe that was the first one that happened. You're going to think about those pictures in a couple of years. That's what I feel like I've been put on this earth to do.
That's amazing, man.
Wow.
Shout out to you, man.
Shout out you.
You've got aside from obviously the photography, you've got a big passion for music as well.
Oh, I love that shit.
And you've got an event that's been running and growing. So I'll just give you the space and time just to let our audience obviously inform us as well a little bit as well. I know Chrissy attended one as well. What your event is, what it's about, and why people should attend.
DhisChord, yeah. The funny thing about DhisChord, yeah, DhisChord was birthed because Vans, obviously, me and Van follow each other. We talk about music online all the time. The thing about DhisChord that was important was I hated having conversations on the internet and then it just stopped. And it was like, there was so much more to it. Like, I could talk to Vans about music for a while because he listens to it, he understands from like sounds, production, whatever. But I was like, there's probably tons of people that are pretty much like that who some of their favorite artists or whatever they want to talk about. But the internet is a bit of a weird place. When you're on the internet, everyone has a chest. Everyone thinks they know everything, or they have a massive like critic hat on, which is fine. It's what people do. But I wanted to create a space that was like, actually, we're just going to talk about music and we can laugh, we can joke, we can banter. But actually, it's actually about like enjoying the music. So when we started it, we did the first one, we did Usher. It was literally, we played the album from top to bottom.
Which album?
Confessions. It was incredible. We spoke about production, themes, controversy, whatever. But what was beautiful was people were talking about their own stories. They were talking about what the album meant to them, a moment in time. Same thing when we're talking about Michael Jackson. Obviously, everyone knows Michael Jackson. It's been a big staple in wherever you're from, no matter the age. So people were talking about stories and they were talking about their parents and blah, blah, blah. So it was this community that's been created from people just wanting to talk about music. We did Jasmine Sullivan the other day, and there was a moment after we sung, I think it was like Lion, Tigers and Bears, where it was just quiet, but there was like 6-7 people talking about stories about shit that happened to them and how the music had like saved them and touched them. And you're listening to them describe this and you realize this is how powerful music is. But you would have never gotten these conversations sometimes on the internet because it might not be the space, people might not have the time, blah, blah, blah. So I said, with DhisChord, when we created it, it's got to be a physical space. It's not a live stream thing. It's not a record it and put it up. It's got to be, you got to come out your house and interact and talk to people and maybe make some friends. And if you don't want to talk, it's calm. Grab a drink if you want to. Just sit in the corner, just vibe. You don't need to say anything.
Like
but
a safe space.
It's a safe space regardless. And bro, the things that we've been doing since we started in January, we've been doing every single month, has been mind-blowing.
How many, so like give us a rundown of the albums you covered up until this point, which we're in July now, innit?
So we did Usher, we did Drake back-to-back, Take Care versus Nothing Was the Same.
Okay.
We did Michael Jackson Thriller. We did Beyonce, which was our second biggest one, where we did...
what album did you do for that?
Deja Vu versus Dangerously in Love.
Okay.
And then the biggest one that we did was Afrobeats Old versus New, where we had Jules come in and we had a conversation with him.
Dope.
And Jules was talking about how he made Rock Your Body, how he was sitting with, how Burna Boy came into his kitchen when he had a little flat and they were doing up melodies up for Rock Your Body, talking about how he worked with One Day Cole, how One Day Cole was sitting behind the mic and was just doing melody after melody, and that's how they came up with Somi So. He was talking about like some of the biggest tracks that he's created, his influence, the fact that he's got a degree in fucking finance and he quit his job to do music because that's what he wanted to do. Like, and those kind of stories, the fans that have been listening to it for a long time are sitting there going, I never knew this about him.
Yeah.
I never knew that Jules talked like this. Jules is, if you know Jules is really quiet. He's really to himself. But he was talking for ages, and I was like, this is beautiful. You guys now get to see his influence and him talk. And so when we did that one, it was a moment where I said, I want to create a space for people to and have a community to talk about music, but I also want to connect artists and fans together. I want to get them to a point where they've put out a project, they've been working it for 3-4 years. Actually, talk about it. What were you doing for the past 3-4 years? What was it like? How did you get to where you got to? How did you create this music? And the fans were listening to these songs in their ears right there and then and talking to them. And he was able to get his flowers. So a lot of people were talking about the songs that he made, again, how they touched it, how he's influential, and all those conversations. And now it's become a space where it's a community, but also artists have they've got an opportunity there to be like, look, you connect with some fans.
Yeah.
It's outside of the Twitter and Instagram or whatever. It's their physical.
That's beautiful. Like, I've seen for a little while now, run clubs have been a community. And they've transformed into a beautiful space. So like, inquiring minds, I'm listening in the back, I can hear the RNA community and some of the cufflinks, they want to know like, what's the ratio saying at DhisChord, in terms of,
There is a lot of women, yes. Okay. The ratio is actually don't get twisted, yeah. When we did Drake, the men them were all up in that place.
The Drake sexuals are in the building. Come on,
they were singing word for word.
That's hate though, because I love some of those Drake albums as well.
When we didn't take care, well, obviously it was all the bangers, so it made sense. But the ratio is quite high. But there's a good amount of like men that come through as well.
Yeah.
And it's just proper great vibes. When you sit there, like you were at the Beyonce one. Mm-hmm. People were singing at the top of their lungs.
I saw her.
It was beautiful.
She was vibing, bro.
She was having a great time. And so one of the other things that I do for DhisChord is like a lot of places that you go to, obviously they've got a bar and drink and whatever. I've always tried it to be where, as much as possible, I want to put money into it where basically people don't have to pay for food and drink when they bought a ticket. So even sometimes like we're doing like brand partnerships or whatever, and it's really working where we're just like, look, if you come out to the event, you pay for a ticket and you don't have money for a drink or some food or whatever, at least you're covered when you come to the event. And we're trying as much as we can to keep that as the ethos of what we do. So again, it's like a community. It's one where it's something you don't have to worry about kind of thing. And it's worked out so well so far.
But walk with your purse in your wallet, because I see people at other events and not spending money. So. I respect that. I love that. But sometimes bar spend, the owner of the bar is like, there's 7 bills left and it's an hour.
Oh my gosh.
and no one's buying no drinks. Come on, man. Money you have to spend. No?
Yeah. I'm in the car with you.
So funny.
At Jules is when we had a bar spend. Some of them we have to.
Yeah, when Jules in the building, everyone spends some money, man. Never know, one day Cole might walk in, man.
You're so ridiculous.
No, I'm probably happy for you, man. That's dope, man. So when are we expecting an event for August?
So no, it's July.
Still okay. So you got one for the end of July.
End of July, we've got Rihanna and T. August, we're working on some stuff, potentially a partnership with another brand, and then we're gonna do another one at the end of August.
Rain Nephew, Bank Holiday Weekend vibe.
It's looking like it. It's looking like
that
it.
Could be on the money.
And we're just working out, because I want to do it outside of London, so we're working out going to Dublin as a first one, and then potentially Manchester and Birmingham for like next year. And then the overall goal is maybe trying to do something in like New York and trying to get in like the music spaces and stuff. So
that's sick, man.
There's a lot that we're working on at the moment.
Dope.
It's amazing.
This nigga won't see none of you guys coming in the building. Who are you again?
Sorry, who?
Hey, shout out to the blind sensation one time.
Oh my god.
Fans called you the blind bombshell.
Bombshell.
You good over there?
I am keeping it. I don't care what you niggas say.
Blonde bombshell.
The best thing about Daddy can take a joke, because someone else.
Yeah.
Hey, this is what I gone left.
Scoop.
I get a DM like the next day, like.
I just think it's funny how.
Yeah, you know it.
What's funny though is certain dons are out here. They can't even go to rallies again.
To where?
To rallies.
Oh.
They're out there doing public addresses, you know, they're galvanizing the people. Please come out and vote for me. And people are in the distance firing ammunition at them. Yeah, taking shots.
Oh,
yeah, like if it was real, yeah. If it wasn't staged.
Do you have your tin foil hat on right now?
I 100% do.
Okay.
It was staged.
You don't believe that Donald J. Trump?
No.
No.
Not at all. Why was nigga
Whoa,
out
hey,
there?
hey. Yo,
Yeah, what's going on?
Bro, are you trying to prove your blackness? What's going on here, bro? Bro, you say the N-word one more time, yeah, I swear.
Because
It's not even, it's landing like Drake.
We don't want to hear you.
Hey, no more.
you lot are mad. You lot are actually mad.
Did you hear that?
It was
Can't,
quite
I'm not mad. You heard that?
It was a very hard
You know,
ER,
that
I'll
was
be
quite an
honest.
aggressive nigga.
Yeah,
as well.
there's a lot of reverb behind it. Yeah. So yeah, Donald J. Trump was on stage.
100% was staged.
Yeah.
Do you know why it was staged?
Talk to us.
If you got shot, why were you on the stage for so long?
That part.
I mean, you got to milk the applause, man.
The man asked for his shoes.
Say, I'm a survivor.
He was up there doing a PR stunt.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. And like, if someone got a clear shot at the president, or
Clear.
the former president, potentially the next president of the United States
Clear.
of America, and you just graze his ear.
No, I don't believe it.
My thing is, no one's going to go through all of that effort. Because let's say you're caught now,
Yeah.
before you actually get to do the deed. You're going to go to jail for such a long time.
Yeah,
If
they're
you're going to
throwing you
go
under the jail.
through...
they're going to build a jail on top of you.
It's if you're going to go through all of that, you're not going to miss.
Nope.
And there were what? I think they fired back, but I think he let off 5 shots.
Okay.
Yeah, like I
You're not-
was
you're not
watching
gonna
that
miss.
like that Chris Brown clip when he's in the club and he's like, "Oh, them niggas are getting in," over here."
And he's like, ah.
and then all of a sudden, like his security just come and grab him away.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, they were slow to react.
Like,
It was weird.
It was just
There was a BBC BBC interview that aired where a guy was saying how he was waving to the police, like he saw the guy on the, like climbing up the stairs, and
Yeah.
he was waving at the police, like pointing. Nobody did anything, and there were a few different people that said the same thing. And yes, people are going to have their like tin hats on, but there've been a few people who have like ex-security or
ex-service people, yeah.
that have said it doesn't make sense that somewhere that's like 150 meters away from
No one's getting a clear shot.
like how did he get there? If there's not a sniper on that roof, why is there not like
Facts.
A sniper
someone?
phasing
But like
anymore, yeah.
There's another
and
clip.
also, sorry,
You know,
like there's no way in hell that the former president, obviously in the running to become the president, is at a rally and there's an assassination attempt, they miss a shot, and then security bring you back up in that very spot where someone tried to shoot you at.
Yeah, that's insane.
thank you.
Yeah, it's insane.
Thank you.
You're getting like escorted out of
Airlifted
there
even.
immediately into that
Immediately.
bomb-proof Cadillac.
Bro,
What
the
we
photo,
like?
op,
What like?
the photo op was too clear for me to think this was fucking staged.
There ain't no time for him to get back up and raise a fist.
Do you
Like-
know there's a clip, yeah? There's a clip. This is why I had my team hat on. There's a clip of the security guard, one of the security guards anyway, where literally before the shot went, there was a couple people standing just behind him. And you can see just before the shot, the security guard goes to the people and goes, "Get out of the way." That's when I was like, what?
Yeah, it was.
How
it
would
was,
you know that?
I don't know,
just
man.
too
Seemed
many-
a bit too cagey, like, you know. It seemed very stagey to me.
It seemed
Like,
staged.
And America is just not a serious
But you know
place.
what's
No.
funny? It worked.
yeah, that man's
A
gonna
lot
win
of
that election.
articles coming out after saying, "Will this galvanize his black voter base?"
Yeah.
And I took huge offense to that. But at the same time, within the same breath,
Oh, yeah.
within
They're
minutes on
saying.
the internet, people are posting many men.
Hardest pick in history.
Yeah.
Many men putting up. Bro, there's so much shit.
People
on
are
the
making
internet.
AI verses for Trump on Hate It or Love It.
Yeah.
Like,
The underdogs on top.
if he
I ain't
came out
gonna
to,
stop.
if he came out to the next rally in Hate It
No.
or Love It, yeah.
Even me, I tweeted out, the next rally he's gonna come out to Young Doe for 100 shots.
Oh my goodness. Oh my
But the
goodness.
thing is, we joke about everything. So I
true.
wouldn't want to put like blame on us for being fun, because everyone's being funny about it. But
Yeah,
I just find it interesting that within minutes after, articles are coming out saying, "Will this galvanize his black voter base?" And yes, someone.
Oh wait, because he got shot.
Yeah, someone surviving being shot is sexy, but that's just not a black thing because we all know who my favorite artist is, 50 Cent. Part of his initial appeal was, oh my god, he's got shot 9 times and he survived, and that appealed to Middle America. And this is going to appeal to Trump's real voter base, which is
because
that part of America where
you
it's
can't
like,
get shot
oh
9
God,
times, survive and come back hench.
Yeah.
Like, who are you? What kind of superhero is this? Luke Cage.
The one, innit? Start calling me the one. But
with an album with a bullet shot, like, and you're just there oiled up.
Come on, man. So the next time the bullet might just graze me, innit? Bounce off the oil. Do you have your oil? I have your oil.
To make the bullet juicy.
But my point is, that Middle America, they're going to be like, because it's like, you know, like that DJ Khaled thing about like, you need that common factor of like, they don't want us to win.
Yeah.
So whoever they is, they want to stop us. I remember last time with the whole insurrection, they're stealing the election away from us. Now it's whatever that murky figure in the shadow is, they shot at Donald Trump. So I'm going to go out and make sure I vote for him because they want to make sure he doesn't get into the Oval Office. Yep. It is the ultimate, like, he survived this as well. Bro, in my opinion, I feel like high possibilities was going to win because Biden is just malfunctioning in front of us. But now this has happened, it solidified it.
Yeah.
He's winning, man.
Yeah.
He's winning.
Because, I don't think anyone who's opposing him, I mean, he knew that moment now, everyone's going to remember him for that moment. He's not stupid.
And what kind of bandage is that for someone that just got shot in his ear?
Do you know what I'm saying?
Man had the Cameron Cameron bandage on the ear.
What's going on?
It's such a joke.
It's so comical, but it's going to work for a certain section. It's mad.
But look at the two options though. Joe Biden, who is barely alive.
Malfunctioning.
And Donald Trump. Is there anyone else running?
Why did
they just have two?
Why did Joe Biden?
Joe Biden?
Sorry, whatever his name is. Why did he go again? I don't understand. There was no one else in the party that could have
Joe Biden?
Yeah.
Power's...
Joe Biden is there and he's got Kamala Harris in the dungeon like Drake has P&D.
Shit.
I'm a G Jordan.
Write me another speech.
Like,
that man is not...
I haven't heard a peep from her since we did it, Joe.
We did it, Joe.
Yeah, but the Black Caucus didn't really rock with Kamala Harris when her records came out and stuff, so...
Oh,
there was a point where like she was meant to be the new hope, and then they messed that up very quickly, innit?
Damn.
Because they brought out the numbers of how many niggas she puts away, basically.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was high.
We need to put you on N-word counter for this episode. You're on about 16 N-words at this point.
I thought I was bad.
Yeah, I think you might actually be worse than Vans.
I think I might say more than Vans today.
Oh no, 100%.
Facts. But yeah, we're all in agreement. We don't believe this is real.
No.
Yeah. And this is not even us being conspiracy theories. We're just like,
we can see.
I can see.
I mean,
eyes work.
Yeah, I was thinking Fols is heavy on YouTube right now.
Bro, I was in a deep hole on YouTube with conspiracy theories. We're like, it was MAGA hats in the distance. It was crazy over there. Because I had to go do my investigation. I was like, come on, man. That same thing with you. That I saw so many clips of ex-servicemen saying that, like, the meticulous planning that goes into an event like that, because obviously after the whole JFK thing, you don't have open back cars. They don't play with security. Anyone that's in the surrounding houses may have to vacate. You have to have your windows closed. Like the shot that sniper had, or alleged sniper, that's the shot a serviceman would have, security would have. Like they have those shots. Like they don't play.
They covered all bases.
They covered all bases, and even those bases have been covered. So how the hell is someone?
Do you think it's a clear hoax?
Yeah.
Or do you reckon it could also be an inside job that went bad?
If I'm in my conspiracy bag, I will lean to that, because I've seen enough scandal clips to be like, hey, something here doesn't make sense, innit?
Yeah.
1 + 1 is not adding up, innit?
Fair point.
So I'm open to that, but I'm sure it's one of those things we'll find out years down the line, innit?
Yeah.
If maybe
Foles loves it.
Donny was actually going there thinking he may win. Let's say on the Biden side of things, we need to get him out of here. But at that level, I don't know, like, if this is really happening. Because you're saying inside job, it could be on the other end as well. It's like, yo, we want to get rid of Donald Trump because Biden's malfunctioning over here. Donny may win, and can we do another 4 years of Trump presidency?
Yeah.
You know, so
one of the most important jobs in the world, and it's 2 8-year-old Donnies like running.
Brother.
Like,
Not even running.
they're the only candidates.
Like,
80-year-olds.
It's actually insane.
it's farcical, honestly.
Anyway.
What's next on the menu, Fola?
That's actually, we're getting close to that point. Let's wrap this up.
You don't know me.
I'm waiting for her to have an outburst like my man on I shot man in rap, I shot man in grime.
That was funny. That clip was so hilarious.
We all love music, so we can do it was a big weekend, but I don't think any of us attended Wireless.
I was shitting a DJ on the Friday. I didn't attend the
He
festival.
was what?
You were what?
I was taking pictures of a DJ.
Oh, I thought you said I was shitting.
On a DJ?
I was shitting
I was
a
like,
DJ.
hey, yo.
Murad Morali, man. I was shitting a DJ.
What is going
Like,
on?
what are the scandalous things that they asking you to do at these
We
shoots?
misheard. Apologies. You were
Oh my
shooting a
goodness.
DJ. Yeah, with your Canon. You were taking photos of a DJ.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yeah. Hey, yo.
You were shooting a DJ
You were
with your
shooting a DJ.
Canon.
Canon is the brand of camera, no?
No, actually, no. That's even worse than what
Even
I
Joe
said.
said it was crazy.
You lot are forcing the
Canon
gayness,
is
man. You lot
crazy.
just trying to find anything pause-worthy, man.
Canon is
I
crazy.
put a pause on your pause, man. This is insane, isn't
Shooting Donnies.
it? So why this happened, I feel like, unfortunately, we're kind of all outgrowing that festival a little
I
bit.
feel like we are.
Do you know what? Do what you want,
Of course.
right? Because for me, it's not necessarily a place that I would like to go to, like, you know, within the Gen Pop area. If I'm to go, it needs to be, do you know what I'm saying? It needs to come with like
AAA,
privilege.
all that stuff,
Because don't get it twisted, like there's still artists on the lineup that I would like to see, but like the general audience just seems very young to me. And it's got to the point where like some of my friends are taking their kids to Wireless. I'm at
Yeah.
that stage.
Yeah. Very much so.
You're not far off that, you know.
It's crazy. Yeah.
You're gonna request is coming soon.
Yeah, and I thought about it, and I was like, like this is.
Was
like
there anyone in
maybe
lineup that she likes that you would like? If she,
No.
Okay, cool.
that she could like
Yeah.
because like a lot of these are on radio
Radio,
which she
yeah,
listens
yeah.
to every day when she's in the car, but no,
Okay. I love Vans, you know.
That no
He said
is
no
always
chance.
so
not yet,
Yeah,
not yet,
man.
not
Stay-
yet,
stay
not
calm.
yet, not yet, not yet.
cool down.
It was just bare young people. Bare.
I'm happy for them because like they.
Hey,
Yeah,
man.
it's their time,
It's
yeah.
I get, like I'm not hating on you going, but it just doesn't. It's not. A place
But it's annoying to his point that like they have at least for the last few years had acts that I actually would like to go and see. Like
I saw Future come out as a special guest,
Yeah.
and you know him with dropping those 2 albums, I want to hear in concert, but
Yeah.
he hasn't announced anything, and he's just popped out at Wireless. That would have been cold, but again, great lineup, just the wrong audience for me.
Yeah,
But
fair point.
I'm always like, and this has been like this for the past couple of years, where the coverage has been where like I look at how the festival went, and the coverage has been better than ever. Like when BBC was doing it, it was on iPlayer. You can, just like how you would watch your Glastonbury festival on the
Yeah.
BBC, you could watch Wireless. I think that Amazon Music took up those responsibilities this year.
Yeah, because they were a brand partnership, weren't they?
Right, so, and there was a few highlights. I saw like a lot of decent performances. I saw obviously the 21 Savage one,
he had a really good moment. Red Rum.
Red Rum.
I don't
That
usually listen to him.
looked
That looked insane though.
that looked
That looked insane.
insane.
That looks crazy.
And those artists don't even have to sing the majority of the song. We do it for
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
The optics just look crazy.
Yeah, no, it looked nuts.
Stage
I can't lie.
line and it was a lot.
Even
Everyone's
Doja
moshing
Cat.
furiously.
Doja Cat.
She knows-
I saw-
She's a
can perform.
performing
She can
ass
perform.
babe.
She's so
I saw
bloody talented.
Doja's thing, but yeah, I never had like any like doubts about Doja. I just think that like she's just an all-round artist that
Facts.
puts her, her input into everything that she does.
What do you think of Ice Spice?
It's cool for the kids.
Yeah.
It's not for me. I didn't necessarily feel like it was the best performance in the world. I did see like tweets where people were like complimenting her, like, "Oh yeah, the breath control."
No,
this,
say
that,
who
blah,
said
blah,
it.
Blah.
Say who said it, bro, because we need to talk about this.
I don't
account.
I didn't pay attention to who said it.
Oh, no,
I
don't,
just
don't,
saw it.
Don't do that in your own time. Don't.
Anyway, this particular Donny, I'm not gonna say his name, but this particular Donny's takes are crazy. Even I said, bro, if you're gonna make statements like that, at least like let it be factual.
Oh,
She was
okay,
out
yeah,
of breath in the
I
clip
know
that
you
you
mean
tweeted
this one.
about.
Damn.
Yeah, but you know the rules, bro. If you got cheeks, whatever you do is valid, bro. What the fuck are you talking about him? And you know what's going on here?
yeah. Do you know what? I saw like so many different types of comments
Because
in
her and
regards to that.
Central C both had their
to
cheeks
that.
out.
Scream.
Yeah, there was a lot going on.
Yeah,
There was a lot going on.
there was a lot going on. And obviously, like, you know, they've got their little thing going on at the moment. There's TikToks about, you know, their, you know, relationships.
What did you think of the tune? Genuinely.
Like I said, man, it's just
Beautiful gowns.
Beautiful
Yeah.
gowns.
Very
Yeah.
good rounds.
if you like it, I don't love it.
If you like it, and that might be the time. If you like it,
Yeah.
I don't love it.
If you like it, I don't
I
love
might
it.
tolerate it.
But hey, man, like they're doing something in regards of like they've got like a lot of the youth
They're capturing
in
the
a
moment.
chokehold at the moment. Like they're what they're looking at. Like, and I'm talking like when I say youth, like I'm talking about really young people.
Yes.
Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it's working for them, and you know, if that's what people mean when they say Central C has the culture, I'm not so sure.
I think I get what they mean. Where it's that thing. It's almost it's not the same as in effect, but they call it the Drake effect.
I
where
get that he has the
you put him on
the
anything.
potential to achieve
Yes.
superstardom.
Yeah.
You put him on anything, but I think my issue is with Drake. When Drake was on it, Drake always delivered. That's one thing I'm always going to give it to Drake. Whatever he featured on, whether it was Artists Down Here or whatever, he always delivered. I don't necessarily feel it's the same thing as Central C, but I feel whatever he gets on, because he's got the youth as in that age group
You
in
can
such a
just breathe
chokehold.
on a song in a minute and they say it's a banger.
That's
When you're in your white hot space, everybody rocks with you.
Everyone.
Saying you don't like it doesn't make you a hater, by the way.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I think sometimes with these things, especially when you spoke about having a conversation online about music, you're not going to convince some people, and you shouldn't even need to. This is my opinion. You have yours. It's really simple.
Yeah, facts.
And I understand why it works, innit? If I was managing or looking after that act, a lot of those same moves you'd want to make, because the internet is making our world so small. But those acts are actually touching different souls, so you're gonna have to play with some different sounds, link up with different artists. So
Yeah, I'm not even mad at it. Like
Yeah,
even like with like just popping up in a new relationship with Ice Spice. Yeah, do that shit, nigga. Like,
Show
this is your
man.
time. Like, forget what your ex is talking about on TikTok. Like, this is Ice Spice.
Look,
here,
that
the
babe.
Lamborghini, and you're on TikTok
Like,
shouting.
there ain't no appeal in driving you around in the Lambo.
Damn.
Like,
You ain't got
this
no
is
hits.
Ice Spice.
Shit, then.
Savage.
Let me take Ice Spice to Selfridges real quick.
And I think it could all be PR, but let's just play, man.
Just run
Got to play the
Yeah,
game.
man. How do we feel about the alleged weight loss?
It's given
She's on the hose Empic, yeah.
She's looking a bit slim
Yeah.
on there.
The
They're
cheeks
saying
were
the
a bit
cheeks don't move.
the
they
cheeks
don't
were a bit
move
smaller.
as fluidly as they moved before.
The cheeks were a bit smaller.
I was looking at her overall frame. Like, she's smaller. I wasn't like focusing on the cheeks like you, horny man.
Saw my pinky jean tweets.
Yeah, because the streets are on her, but they said that she wasn't
You're
far off turning into Pinky,
cool.
which is really not nice.
He's actually cackling.
It's not nice.
It's not.
It's not. It's not nice.
What, bullying works?
No, it's not nice. No, I don't. Do you know what it is as well though? It's like, okay, cool. On a more serious note, like Miss Banks is on. She's supporting Meg Thee Stallion right now. So if you follow her on like Snapchat, you've seen over the last like few months, she's been heavy on the gym, and she's trimmed now. She's got slim. If you want to get on stage, a lot of artists get stage ready, innit?
Yeah.
Doja looks a lot slimmer than when we first introduced to her.
Yeah.
I remember even Gets was he might have been on a podcast. He was talking about. I think it might have been Winners Talking. He's
get rich?
he's still really hench now, but he spoke about like
Yeah, but
carrying
you
that-
get rich, man, and
hear me
you
out, hear me out.
shop in Whole
No,
Foods.
hear me out. Carrying that weight around on stage is a lot. So you need to get stage
You have
ready
to
and
get
fit ready.
stage ready.
Yeah.
Meg Thee Stallion looks a lot slimmer than we've seen her walking around with, like when she's thicker and stuff. I'm like on a serious note, innit? So
Yeah.
Like,
But you know, a lot of
But that's
them,
a
they do it
given,
before they
though.
get on tour, though. A lot of them do it, especially before they get on world tours. They have to get, because you're basically doing
You
shows
have
back
to
to back
get
for
in shape.
months.
Yeah.
You have to get
You
in
have to.
shape. This ain't like, and especially like those who take their craft seriously
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
from a live element. Do you know what I'm saying? Because like you can take your craft seriously in the studio, but like when it comes to the live thing,
Different
do you know
ballgame.
what I'm saying? It's a different ball game. So artists are conscious of that, and you know, like you have to stay in shape. This ain't like, especially if you're going on a grueling tour and like you're the type of act that performs their songs like from start to finish. This ain't like, I'm only gonna give you one verse, there's about 100 towels in the corner, you know, you're letting the crowd sing the majority of the songs for you.
Yeah.
Like there was that documentary with Louis Theroux and Stormzy,
yes, I remember that. Yeah,
and he was like with him like as he was going on tour, bro. Like what Donnie was saying, his regime was different.
It was nuts.
did you not see when he did one of those TikToks about his a day in the life? Like,
Yep.
the amount of stuff he does just to be ready.
Crazy.
Yeah, but I obviously have money in it.
Hey, listen,
Big
it does
caveat.
life have money, man.
Yeah,
But then like when you see him perform, you know that it makes sense. That
when
he
he's
do
doing
that
high knees, doing Sean T Insanity on stage
for 2 hours.
while singing "Let the Rain Fall on My Enemies."
Hey, the
Why
optics-
would you be successful?
the optics
People
is
under,
crazy.
yeah, I mean,
It is.
but people I think do underestimate like the live aspect of
No,
you
it's
know
fact,
what
it's
artists
fact.
have to do to stay in shape
Yeah.
and perform.
So maybe she's not on the Ozempic. She just got herself stage ready and fit and stuff.
Maybe.
But just to your point, maybe not us, but certain men are leading the horniness because immediately like, oh yeah, we don't like the slimmer cheeks because they don't move how we expect.
I didn't
innit?
even know that was a thing.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
on the internet anyway.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
on the internet, on the interwebs.
Shout out
You
her.
didn't know that men were looking at cheeks.
Oh, you thought they were
No,
there
I was saying.
for the music?
No, what I'm saying is I didn't know it was. All right, guys.
No, don't concede
Nah,
that because
yeah,
if it
you
was
can't
me,
just-
you wouldn't
I
concede.
know
Nah,
they're,
fight
I
back.
know
Just
they're
asking
looking
for,
at
like,
cheeks.
you know,
I
small
know they're
clarification.
looking
Yeah,
at
you lot-
cheeks.
you lot
What
shout
I'm
out
saying
Chrissy, shout out
is, I didn't know that that was a very specific concern of the men's, that it's not moving a certain way anymore.
Oh, I don't know. Like
Man cannot
yeah,
live on bread alone, you know.
That wasn't my concern. So yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Look at you separate
Are we-
yourself. I love that. Come on.
You clarified. You understand what my point was now?
She said, "Wrap it up."
Ah, like,
No, you good? Because you came at me with all that energy. Did I answer your question? Did I answer your question?
You good over there?
I'm good.
good?
I'm
What's
fighting
the day
back.
today? Is
No, but you lot told me
is
to
it the
fight back.
24th of
You lot
June?
told me to fight back, and now I'm fighting back. You're telling me to cool down. Make up your mind.
No.
Uchiwali, one mic. What is it?
I mean, context
Ooh,
is
come
also
on.
important.
I like how you talk about this. Energy. Come on. You still in the car with us?
Yeah. From.
It was on serious, babe. Before we get out of it, I want to talk about some shows we're watching. I'll start because it's been last week. I watched The Man with 1,000 Kids on Netflix,
Yes.
bro.
He was just out here shooting, yeah.
That's
With his cannon.
that's a different type of shooting.
He's shooting with
his
his
cannon.
cannon.
But
He's
things
shooting
of
with his cannon,
safety in his sleep.
Yeah.
When he's awake, bro.
Wait, hold on. What?
No, because so
No,
many
no.
children. I'm saying like so.
Yeah, 1,000 kids is crazy.
This guy is gone to obviously loads of sperm banks, and that's following the story of him doing sperm donation, but he went overboard, innit? Now, there is a school of thought that like some people got what they deserve because the appeal was this blonde-haired, blue-eyed guy, you know, and they want to get their beautiful Aryan baby and that.
About to say Aryan vibes. Aryan type
And
shit.
as I was watching the documentary, I definitely felt like the racial element played a part from his end as well. As like wanting to populate. You know, people have certain like ideologies. They want to populate the earth. And that.
Yeah. I didn't know people. I didn't
No,
know
there
It's a thing,
There are
yeah.
weirdos out there. Innit? Like initially, I'm watching. I'm
Wow.
like, what's the big issue? It's helping people like giving babies. You're like, in small areas, all these people having his children, the health implications, those children potentially meeting and not realizing they're related, and then he's traveling to different destinations, different continents, and it basically follows their people trying to make him stop. They're chasing him because he's also documenting this on YouTube. Like he's in this new territory. All the
That's
time.
crazy.
Donnie was trying to
Yeah.
be a YouTube vlogger whilst out here going to all the sperm banks. He was on a sperm tour.
The man
sperm bank tour.
said he started doing mass donations in Kenya. The man said he wanted to bleach Africa
Yeah. When they got to that bit of the documentary, I'm like, they need to find this guy ASAP.
with all them
Lock him
white
up.
babies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lock him up.
Scary.
It was nuts.
He didn't see anything wrong with what he was doing.
And
As
do you
well.
know what? And I believe that there are people like that, because like sometimes you'll be like in a random part of the world and you're like, "Rah, you look like someone I know, but just in a different like race."
Damn. Okay.
No,
Yeah, I'm with you. We're still in the car. We're still in the car.
you ain't seen like do you know what I mean? A white version of someone, a black Tony that you know.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm like, that's actually crazy.
Have you seen the black John Cena? He looks just like him.
He looks just like him.
He looks just like John Cena.
Same gene pool.
Just like him.
Oh,
Seriously.
no,
It's
I haven't
actually
seen it.
scary.
Haven't seen it.
Even same head shape, everything.
Yeah, same height, same.
I wonder if I
like,
Google
wanness.
Black John Cena, it will come up.
Probably will, yeah.
Probably will.
But it's a nuts documentary, but decent watch.
A recent thing that I've watched, to be fair, was Supercell, which I thought was actually quite good. To be honest.
Okay, yeah.
I actually quite liked it. I liked the.
Actually, he doesn't like
It
him.
That laugh is hilarious.
That was funny.
Because it caught me off guard. Sorry.
Yeah, that Supercell was good. I actually, you know what? I appreciated the fact that it was different. I like the storyline, and I think as more seasons go on, I think the quality of it will get better. But I actually really liked it. I actually was.
And I think we'll get
quite
away from
impressed.
the roads.
Yeah, I think that's only.
God willing.
I think it's only one storyline. I don't think they're gonna
Yeah.
run that for 2, 3,
No,
4
they
seasons.
can't.
I
I
think
You know
that
what I
was
mean?
just like the origins of, you know, because we discovered their powers as they did.
Yes,
Do you know what I'm
yes,
saying?
yes,
Like,
exactly,
so,
exactly.
Like season 2 is in what I hope that they develop like new powers, or powers that they've yet to unlock. Like in the first thing, like there's mad capabilities to what like they can do with what they have, because like Sabrina could have like mashed up the whole thing in that last fight scene, but she just don't know how to control her powers like that yet. Only the knife invisible Donnie could.
Yeah, no, true. Yeah.
Yeah, Supercell was good, man.
It was really good. I liked it.
Have you guys seen Sprint?
No.
Nah, I want to watch that though.
Track and field documentary.
Obviously,
Oh, I've seen the
Olympics
little-
coming up soon.
Yeah.
See my Jamaican queens get gold again. You know what I mean?
Fingers crossed. Yeah, it's good because I think it's the lead up to the World Championships where Sha'Carri wins. I think that's like it was like her redemption story kind of thing.
Okay.
But like they're different episodes. So this episode kind of focuses on like the Jamaican athletes and like the.
It'll be interesting to see her win though, like an Olympic gold after all that shit that she was talking at the beginning.
I don't. Yeah, I would love that for her, but I also don't like people trying to rewrite history as if like people were just hating on her and not understanding her. She definitely
Nah, she was chatting shit.
She definitely did something
She was
to her
chatting
in that turned people off.
Yeah.
But you know, she was just young, chatting
Just
shit.
green.
And it was,
Young,
it was
chatting
in
shit and
social media.
fast.
Yes.
But don't lie.
Like
about
he's
what
gonna
happened,
catch me
innit?
in it. Like
You need the cock of arrogance because you've got is it Noah Lyles, the guy that said the thing about the world champions thing. You know, the guy that spoke about the NBA and said, "Oh, you're not world champions."
Yeah.
He's in there.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
very cocky as well.
Yeah.
But he's been back in his chat at least in the 200, and so if there's different episodes where you follow him. There's episodes where they're kind of following the Jamaican. So I think the camp's called MVP, and that's the camp that's had all the champions in Jamaica with the women sprinting, isn't it? And like there was a tug of war where Shelly Ann Fraser left, and I think Sharika Jackson was the last one there. So it's kind of like you want to hold it down for the brand. You've got another. It might be Elaine Thompson. There's one athlete that leaves, and then she is having a husband manager. So there's that as well. So it's like,
But these are
loads
like-
of politics in this thing.
But and the thing is that like all of them like can go gold for gold.
They can, yeah.
They can,
I
yeah.
think Elaine Thompson, she's the double champion.
Yeah.
Crazy.
That's
And then
fast.
you've got Shelly Ann Fraser Price, who's like,
I ain't done yet.
you know, this is her last dance as well, man. So it'll be
I think
nice.
she's done after this.
Yeah, of course.
Like Jamaica, they're in good hands and that. I was even on a conversation with my missus about like, what do you think it is? Is it a nature or nurture thing in Jamaica? Like I'm asking the room. Like, do you guys think?
I think
Is it
it's-
because of the culture of like it's a sport that they do well in, so that breeds more people in interest? Is it just that there's something in the water in Jamaica that makes them fast?
I think it could be a bit of both. Like there are certain nations that excel in different sports.
Yeah.
Like long distance runners, for example, genetically, like their bodies are built better for those things
Or the Kenyans and
than.
that.
Yeah, did I say that?
Yeah, I think it's the Kenyans.
You didn't, but you didn't. But yeah,
no. I was trying to remember the Kenyans. Yeah,
No, but I was thinking
it is
altitude training and stuff.
But she didn't even have to say it.
Yeah.
Because
you just knew it straight away.
Kenyans like are on this long distance thing. In
my geography is like really bad, so I didn't want to do Mesop. That's why I didn't say.
Yeah.
Same with like
they're renowned for like winning marathons and shit. Like it's light work to them.
And so yes, like Jamaican people and a lot of West African people are known to be like better built for sprinting. And then if you couple that with the fact that because they're so they do so well, people have more of an interest. I think it's
and it also, you have to like, where the country sees like where the talent is, they have to jump on it quickly. And it's just one of those nations that they haven't mismanaged in that department, because they know that we would have never seen a Usain Bolt.
Facts.
As someone that like till this day, like I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah, no, it was actually a phenomenon.
He's actually not built for sprinting.
Yeah, that's even like how mad it is.
Coming out of the blocks, he's too big. Coming out of the blocks, like, he's not. They're usually like shorter.
Yeah, because he's like a taller, sprinter.
He's got the frame for like 400 meters.
Because he's longer, basically.
He used to like pick up the pace.
Yeah, because like when you watch his races, he's never like winning in the first like 10.
He doesn't really have good starts.
You know what I'm saying?
And then his legs just.
But once it gets to that 60,
it's all over.
He's looking around. Where y'all at?
Yeah.
That's
I waited 4 days. Where y'all at?
Bro, like imagine like the Olympic final and you've got time to look side to side and there's no one there.
That's crazy.
And it's all over in 10 seconds.
And you're smashing records.
And he still holds the record, doesn't he?
I think so, yeah.
If anyone beats that, they're on drugs. As they cross the line, you test them. Just inject them and test them.
Yeah, immediately.
Yeah.
Not even like a post-win speech.
Like, get straight to it.
You don't even get to thank your mum or God. Give me your blood.
Yeah. Out in the open.
Yeah.
Hunger Games vibes.
It's a decent doc. I think they're filming again leading up to the Olympics.
The Olympics, yeah.
Deadest Olympics ever.
No one's
no hype,
buzz.
no anything.
None.
No buzz.
No one's talking about it.
No
but
buzz.
I feel like France were doing Mesop for the government in the lead up to this.
Yeah, they're shitting in the river.
Yeah, there was a specific
really
day.
No, what's not facts?
The French protesting is crazy.
So there was a day. Thank you. Yeah. There was a day where they said, right, everyone's gonna like really shit, so we can all flow into the river, because there were like nationals or whatever or delegation people coming in.
Collectively shit together.
Not like a mass shit off.
They're going shit for shit.
No, that's disgusting. That's disgusting.
We can shit for shit.
That's very, very, very rank. No, they weren't doing that.
Oh my days, that's crazy.
And then like servicemen not collecting rubbish. Like, the French really know like how to tear.
And they just had a recent presidential election as well. Do you think that was kind of playing a part as to?
They don't want him. They don't like this guy, bro.
Yeah.
They don't like him. They're very clear about that. They do not like this guy.
We're just suffering all over the world with our leaders. Damn.
You guys are right. I don't think I've seen enough energy around the Olympics.
Yeah, and it's funny because even like years prior, you kind of like know where it's gonna be.
Yeah.
And like, I didn't.
That's a good time. I think I only figured it out this year. Whereas where you're right, we usually know this way in advance.
Yeah, I only found out was when I was in Paris last year for the Usher show, and where my family live. Like I was like, oh, what's going on, to my uncle, and he was like, oh yeah, they're building stuff for the Olympics, and I was like, swear down, there's Olympics. He was like, yeah, like what do you mean? And I was like, nothing's been said, no one's talking about it, nothing. Even now, with like what, a week, 10 days to go, no buzz.
Damn, I haven't seen.
There was more buzz with the Euros, and than there was with the Olympics.
Olympics is a global event.
There was more buzz with Wimbledon than there was with the Olympics.
Yeah.
Djokovic got moved to.
He got sexed, fam.
I'm kind of happy though, still, because like his dominance, like I ain't liking it too much.
Changing on the guard, man. Every dog has their day.
It's true.
Donny moved him so bad. It's like he was trying to make it to the Euro final.
And the thing is that like you don't really see that of Djokovic.
Yeah,
he doesn't get moved too often.
Not free sets. Alcaraz moved to him.
No, he got
for what they was going machine for machine, and then Donny just put that extra whap.
Yeah,
B's like that sometimes.
Yeah, it was a good final though, man.
It was.
I see Chrissy looking at her watch.
No, my my D&D.
Or D&D?
Yeah.
Okay, apologies. I wanted to touch on music.
Yes.
Because we had some good projects.
Oh,
in my
so
opinion,
many good releases.
Good projects come out last week. Rema dropped an album. Bashy dropped an album. I did give you the heads up, so if you didn't listen, it's fine, innit? It's not a problem if you give
No, I was doing that towards the Rema project.
Okay. Oh, we can start there. So Rema dropped an album called He Is.
I didn't like it. You know?
Okay, you didn't like it. Tell us why.
I played the first song and I thought, what is this? However, I realised as I was listening to the project a little bit more, he was being very experimental. It just didn't click with me. I think I only picked up maybe one song on that album that I like, and I generally can't remember it, and I haven't gone back to it since.
Is it the Benin Boys?
I think it might have been that one. I've heard the first 2-3 songs on that, and I was like, what is he saying? What is the? I just didn't get it. I did not like it.
You do maybe and calm down forever, you know.
No, and I'm not even calm enough. You know what? Funny enough, yeah. It's those songs. They're great songs, but they're not even my favorite Rema songs.
Yeah.
Some of my favorite Charm, Troublemaker, Off the Radio.
Charm is.
But Troublemaker's actually probably one of my favorite songs,
Okay.
and it's not like the big popular songs or whatever.
Yeah.
But Raves and Roses was a brilliant project from start to finish.
But
Like,
if you listen to
I
Raves
loved
and
it.
Roses, the rave part, you should kind of.
But the rave part was good. This was, but I know it was experimental.
Yeah.
I feel like he was trying to be outside of the box of what you normally do. And I will always respect artists that do it 100%.
Yeah.
It didn't. I don't think it flowed with
Didn't
me
really land
as
for you?
much.
I'm the opposite. I think it really landed. Like, I love the kind of stripping it back and going, cool, we can see, or he can see where the sound is going in regards to the worldwide thing. And within that, regardless of what genre it is, as the sound gets bigger, you do lose a little bit of essence to appease other territories, innit?
And is that from the clip that you sent in the
Yeah. You can play that. Just he can say he can.
Does come to Afrobeats? I feel like it's slowly changing our perception of the sound. You know, I know not to shade anyone, but everyone is chasing something that the whole world can enjoy, in as much as they are doing what they love. But I feel like with the success that has come, I feel like we're listening to the voices of the world too much, and we gotta listen to the voices back home to just keep our roots. Our roots is very important. Afrobeat for what it is very important, and I feel like this project is helping me bring back that essence, bring back that energy, and place a reminder not just for the fans but for the creators. It's also quite difficult because it's a reset to the fan base ears. It might not be my music, it might just be what they have been digesting for a long time. So they might put the blame on my music, like, what kind of song is this, why are you doing this now? I feel like I've heard something like this in 2015, but it might not just be me, it might just be what you have been fed with over time. So get used to it.
Fair.
Yeah.
He's right in a way, because sometimes you give a fan base enough of this, they forget the origins of where you came from. You get to a certain position, at least that's what I interpreted what he was trying to say. It's some people are looking at it well, what's this? And he was like, I've fed you with enough of my music. You're forgetting that I'm taking it back to the essence.
So you should. I feel like if you've earned the right, then take that chance, innit?
I agree with you. When it comes for me, this is more my point on maybe what my own preference is. But I will always respect artists. A similar thing, obviously, is a bigger scale. But when Kendrick dropped To Pimp a Butterfly after Good Kid, Mad City, it was vastly different to that project, and everybody was like, what the hell is this? We wanted another. They were almost looking for Good Kid, Mad City 2, basically, based on what was favourable to them. But I was like, you know what, I respected Kendrick in the fact that he went took a couple of years off and produced an album that was very different from that project. And actually, now it's now critically acclaimed. Now everybody's talking about it being one of his best, blah, blah, blah. But I know for a fact, as someone who was a fan at the time, they would have heard it and been not sure about this. So maybe it might be one of those things that grows on me, or it might just be a thing. I respect you as an artist for being experimental, but it just doesn't resonate with me.
Artists do go through that in a way. I remember when 50 dropped The Massacre after Get Rich or Die Trying, sounded different. There was a lot more music on The Massacre.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and people were like, but
Still did crazy numbers, though, innit?
yeah, because there was enough on there.
If you kept Hate or Love It, This Is How We Do on there, we'd be going. I still have it as a back-to-back classics, but
I think it's
Yeah.
back-to-back classics.
Yeah.
I think it would-
Kanye the
wouldn't be
same,
a debate.
College Dropout, and then Late Registration. Like, it was different at the time. There was a lot more music on Late Registration.
That's
You know what I'm
actually
saying?
a really good point, because I, from a personal point of view, I appreciated Late Registration like years after. At the time, because I was so heavy on College Dropout, I was like,
100.
what is this? But now, even when I listen to that album now, I'm like, yeah, no. I realized what he was trying to do as an artist, and the like College Dropout, Late Registration, Graduation. That's a brilliant like 3-album run. Now that you think about it.
So yeah, but he was talking in the context of Afrobeats. I haven't heard the album yet, so
I think you got to control your narrative, innit? So, like, the reason why I like it, so I'll give you some songs, yeah? So, I get why some people don't, but that, as an intro, I wasn't all the way sold, but once you're in, and you get to he, Benin Boys, I do like Egungun and Villain. It's a short project as well, it's 11 songs, isn't it?
Okay.
Perfect.
I think it's also to tie him over whilst
Sorry.
whilst you're outside touring, innit? Because have you noticed that a lot of artists they're back on the road straight away, like they're back outside, they've got shows.
The money is finished.
So when you're
done.
when you're doing that, you do need new music as well. Remember when Asher came back in the following month, like, he's got an album out again. No, he needs to perform new material, innit? So, and I think when he performs some of these songs, I think they will land better as well. Listen, if you don't like it, you don't like it. That's just my opinion.
It's fair point, yeah.
Once the music is, people have got a chance to really take it in.
I thought it was a perfect length. You know, for me, my thing is always that.
Someone's going to clip that. Perfect length. Chrissy after dark. Oh my God.
Can I
Shouts out
finish?
to the Hive.
Can I finish?
Perfect length, bro.
Come on.
And you didn't say anything else.
Length and strength.
I was
Come
like,
on.
hey, yo.
Go
I
for
mean,
that.
I
There's
didn't
a lot
lie.
of dudes in the room, Chrissy, man. Save that for the group chat.
But I should have known. For me, a slight criticism at the very beginning, for my personal taste, it was a bit loud.
It was a bit shouty.
It was a bit shouty, wasn't
But
it?
also, we should have known when all the titles are in caps, everything is in caps. We should have known. We should have known he was going to be
In the
yelling on that
warning you.
album.
It's a good
Yeah.
point.
In
There's
the
one of you that's
words
yelling
of
at you.
Tiny Temper, this is just how I type. I'm not shouting at you.
I said,
This is just how I type.
But
Like Donch.
I really,
Like
yeah,
Dodge, bro.
it's always in caps. I really did like it. It wasn't all the way for me, but
Yeah.
like Daniel said, I feel like I understand the vision. I get that it's going to be. He was doing something really different, and I feel like it really has landed. Like, I don't love it. I don't love it in the sense that it's not a favorite for me.
Fair.
But I feel like it's doing what it's supposed to, and that people are listening and talking about it, and especially in this day and age, it's very easy for people to be like, chop, don't like it. But people are taking time to listen to it, even if they're still going to have the same idea at the end, like, no, it wasn't for me. I think people are actually giving it the respect of, like, taking it in.
Yeah.
I fuck with Rema though, man. I like the fact that he's working. He's
Yep.
got to this stage in a very short period of time, and he's done a lot. He's produced hits. Like, you can tell that he's in a specific class group.
He put his flag in the sand. It said on the album, Big Four.
Yeah,
And it's
he's there. Like,
he's there.
Like,
I
he
think
can
is.
talk.
I think he is.
Didn't he just get paid $3 million to do a wedding the other day?
I saw that.
That billionaire's
Indian,
wedding.
Was it the same wedding that
Yeah,
Kim
yeah.
Kardashian was at?
He's Asian gold.
They
They love him over
love
there.
him.
Like,
Love it.
They love
Rema.
bro.
No?
Yeah,
They love Rema.
he's got like them kind of melodies though.
Yeah.
Can't lie.
And when I went back and listened properly, I was like, I get why, because some of the
Yeah, yeah.
production you can hear, I didn't hear it
His
straight
first
away.
EP, I was like, this Don has, you know.
He's a talent, man. Everyone
Yeah.
knew it from early on. Big talent.
What's that song,
think-
Corny? Yeah, I was like, yeah.
I think my only criticism for Rema as an artist is his live performance. Not necessarily that I don't think he can perform live, but when I saw him at the O2, there was more space for him to do, especially given how diverse his music is. As with when he did the O2, it was kind of like it was a little bit like a DJ thing. And
I think he went through bare technicals at
yeah, and the sound was shit.
Sorry for him.
So.
It's not like when me and Fols saw him at Boiler Room when he was doing mad Uzi Vert stuff.
But his mic was on that day still.
Yeah, it was still.
Yeah. I like catching artists early because it was Jameson and.
Do you mean early or cheap?
Pardon?
I said.
Can you let me control my narrative?
I mean,
I do like catching artists.
I mean, both are true.
Yeah.
Two things can be true.
to be fair,
Yeah,
we were
yeah,
invited. So,
yeah. Come on.
respect
Oh,
Sorry.
yes, Liz.
VIP.
PR. Wow.
Yeah, VIP. Oh my days. But no, the album, I enjoyed it. Quickly, even to your point about the live show thing and people's performances, J Hus, we need to figure that thing out. There's some like wireless was good for some people. For some people, Asha care. Your flag is in the sand. Your thing's certified.
There's something not all the way right over there.
You and Burna Boy. Are
Can I be honest though? This is the question I asked. Has J Hus ever been like a top class performer?
He hasn't. His first wireless, he was here. This is for the camera. He's here. His mic was here. These are Lean and Bop days. And I remember we were recording the podcast at the time. I remember saying it like, but obviously you're early. Your songs are so big. We just want to see you and we'll sing along. But
Yeah.
I was like, this thing needs to be worked out. And I think with Vans as well, a lot of people said you don't want to allude too much because no one knows, but it does feel like something isn't right because you didn't do all your dates and that. Like I think I even said last week that I wouldn't be shocked if he didn't come on. If he didn't turn up for wireless.
I thought he wasn't going to set up. I was actually shocked when he came.
You don't even look in great shape. Like, he's just, I don't know.
Yeah, you can't ignore those things. You don't want to say the brazen thing out loud, but it looks off.
You know, I'm not trying to, but everything in regards to like the album, the rollout, the
no video for the big song with you and Drake.
Like the aftermath of, you know, post release, just everything surrounding it, the cancellation of dates, like, you know, I think there just needs to be like a big reset there.
Yeah, I need to figure something out, man, because it's making some of the UK dons look bad because not everybody can perform.
Not everybody can perform. I think everybody was expecting it because he actually ended up turning up.
Yeah.
But I don't, when I was watching it, I was like, yeah, something looks a bit off. But I was just trying to remember, has he ever been known for being like, oh, I want to go and see J Hus live?
There
you
was
want to hear the songs,
was it BBC where he has the cars on stage?
Yeah.
And his boys up there with him and they're doing it and dancing and that. I think there's one, I remember one clip of...
Yeah, did you see performance?
That was the one on,
it was
on
like
Jules Holland?
Nah, I feel like it was like a special Top of the Pops performance.
Something, yeah. It's something for television audience, isn't it? So... the other album that came out last week that I was really happy to see was Bashy.
Yeah.
I need to listen to it, but I've heard like snippets. It does sound good.
It's so good.
It does sound good.
Being poor is expensive.
Really good title.
It's my faves.
Do
you know what Bashy's always, I've always been a massive like fan of his music, but I love the fact that he went into acting, been killing it, came back into music. It's as if he never left. And that's how you know that he's actually
this album,
talented.
you wouldn't even think this guy's not an active rapper like that.
Fam.
He he's not missed a beat on there.
Even the rollout to it, like the whole, like the promo stuff.
Yeah, he was doing it like, he was doing a lot of traditional, like press runs, like getting everywhere. He was touching our outlets. He was doing the GRM Daily thing.
Yeah. The Daily Duppy.
Daily Duppy. Like just things that like seemed so far removed at one point because it was only like the last year we were talking about the series that he landed on Amazon or whatever it was. Was it like last year or the year before?
I think so, yeah.
I think it was last
year before, one of the two.
Yeah. So like, you know, he's clearly doing well in that field. So, you know, to some, like, why would you want to come back? But like, you know, certain artists, they just never leave it.
Love it.
You see your brethren come back in no space.
Yeah.
Have two solid albums back to back, Hoodies All Summer and Made in the Manor.
Yeah.
And they're competitive because I remember when they're firing the booths, they're competing. So
100%.
Your circle directly. You don't leave. I don't think Something like
It doesn't.
they don't retire.
It
don't retire, yeah, I
It
agree
doesn't
with
leave
that.
you.
It's
It doesn't
true.
leave you.
Music
That
is
itch is
the
always
blood.
there, man.
It's true.
Women at home are shaking because their boyfriend is 35 and any minute now you can start rapping.
God.
Yeah. But 11 songs on this. I think it was executive produced by Todd Latee. Or I think he produced like the bulk of this album.
Dope producer.
Very Northwest centric,
I love his whole story. 'Cause
London boy type situation, like, and I know that he's probably like accumulated like fans from different parts
Yeah.
of the world, like,
I would hope so.
you know, and or like a reintroduction as well.
'cause I
And
don't
coming back
think
with a project, it's crazy.
he's someone, obviously we all have our bias because we know, innit? We live some of that time period. But I don't think in the current day and age, if you're talking about rappers from Northwest London or artists per se like that, he's a name that jumped out straight away.
Yeah.
No.
If you're in the know, then of course you should mention it.
Yeah.
But I love that it felt very intentional that he was going to let you know his story, where he's from, what that meant about his upbringing.
Yeah,
And
I love
I do like sometimes the story of the guy that is in and around stuff but not really involved. I think sometimes you get a truer storytelling because it's that like, I'm over here trying to do this thing but I'm navigating all these pitfalls of the ends and what comes with it, you know. And even the braggadocious talk and like the little shots about, you know, certain man now trying to rap when they didn't believe arting back then, or man becoming fiends and stuff. These are real things, isn't it? You know, talking about him and Kano jumping off the lot, getting 2 whips back to back. You know, it's bossy talk. Like and turn it down ends. Like, we need to hear this because I think there's been a conversation in US about like obviously acts of a certain age. I think our acts that are older in years should still release music.
Yeah,
If the
100.
ability is there, like,
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're talented,
I want to hear Wretch. I'm sure Wretch is going to come soon.
Yeah.
Kano's going to come soon with more music.
It's all like growing through life. Like, you know, when you first hear their first stuff and then you see them growing and you hear their stuff now.
You see the journey.
You see the journey, you hear their accomplishments in the music
Yeah,
without them missing a step on the mic.
I think
Like-
one of the ones that's the one of the best examples that I've seen, I think, in this is Gets.
Gets
His
100.
evolution as an artist is remarkable. But Gets has always been sick. Gets has always been like,
And a performer
and he's from early on,
from early.
top class performer.
From early.
But when that last project that he put out, last 2 projects that he put out, bro, the music quality that I've heard from him has been sensational. And
That
he's
rhythm
still
with
growing.
Shaka, like,
That rhythm
it
with- Bro,
didn't make enough noise for me, and I'm still
fam.
upset.
Thank you.
I don't know. Shaka's one of the ones that I hope we don't like mess that one up and show. We need to show Donny more love because
No.
Give him his
anything he
flowers.
touches, he smokes.
Bro, that Shaka tune honestly should have been one of the songs of the summer when it
Yep.
came out. It was actually
100.
it's criminal what happened. The song's
100.
insane.
100.
But the whole project is very much like someone who's taken his craft so seriously and is very much about evolution. He's gotten better of an artist, and you don't hear that a lot. But he's on a trajectory up, and I think his next project's going to be even better.
Yeah, it's a high ceiling for Gets, isn't it? So
100.
I want to just touch on some of the songs that I really enjoyed on there. Chris, you listened to that before, didn't you? And
Top
you
to
say-
bottom.
Any standouts for you before I go into
Sticky.
That's one. That's literally the first I was going to say.
That's the Daily Duppy one as well, right?
How
Lose
black
the
men
sample.
lose their smile.
Yeah.
I really love the storytelling on that. Being poor is expensive.
What's
Sweet
that?
Boys Turn Sour. That was always his thing. He was a sweet boy.
That was the lead single as well. That
That
was the video that he came back with.
yeah. On the Rise.
cold.
Blessed. When I heard Highly, I said,
So
In
you
my
back-
Melody.
Yeah.
yeah, banger.
Shout out
He hasn't
to
got a
Highly.
bad song on there.
I agree, no skips.
And I love the fact that it's just 11 songs. It's short, it's concise. I've been gone for ages. It's not overkill. Enjoy this. And since it's come out, I've listened to it about 5-6 times.
Yeah, same.
The album's really, really, really
Yeah,
good.
I'm gonna run
and
this
I'm not
album.
just saying, I think the album's so sick. And I love the fact that someone of his age group, who's been out here for so long and done different things, obviously in the acting space, can come back after I don't know when the last project was, years ago at this point, but release music and it sound way better than what some of these young dons are doing.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yep.
I know that's
Facts,
right.
bro.
Facts.
Some of their highest moments are not going to be better than this. They may perform better because of where they're at and like the genres that we like, but they're not rapping better and the music isn't better.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that you went there because, like, right now, the UK music is not in the best space.
Because I know
Shambles,
selling wise,
disarray.
Nope.
they're not
Nope.
selling.
Nope.
But it doesn't mean that there's no good music out there. And I think Young T and Bugsy were speaking about this the other day. They were tweeting about, you know, people are just chasing the hit. and not focusing on the music itself.
You got to pay these bills though as well at the same time.
Yeah,
I hear,
exactly.
I understand. There's
So-
two sides to it.
But you know, the funny thing is, this is gonna sound airy fairy, but if you're an artist, it actually has to be more about the music than the money.
Yeah.
Because realistically, what you do as an artist is very different from just paying bills.
And it's also what separates you in my eyes.
Massively. And that's the thing that I'm saying. It's like when you chase that, you got to pay bills, you got to put food on it, which is important. Don't get twisted as part of it. When you chase that, a lot of the time, what you're going to produce is going to be forgotten. No one's going to care about
No.
it. No one's gonna give a
Sleep
flying
on
fuck.
niggas' couches, nigga.
You're going to be... and you know the funny thing is? You're going to pay bills
Whoa,
at
bro.
that time.
He's
No,
awake.
it's true.
Sleep on people's couches
It's
like Ed
true.
Sheeran.
Ed Sheeran vibes. And now
You've got...
now
Sometimes
bus.
you got to be busking,
Bus.
fam.
Sing
yeah, people
anywhere.
don't busk
But
anymore.
there's many a busker that it's just going to stay there. So I feel for the artists as well. And also sometimes as
hear
well, you're in situations where people that have more experience, more say-so, more control of what you do
Yeah,
are,
that's true.
they're directing saying you've got to do these
Yeah,
things.
yeah,
so,
that's true.
you know, it is shit because then you compromise yourself and then like you're screwed. But there's some people that, yeah, you had to listen to the advice and it was good for you.
They had your best interest at heart.
For some people, but the numbers are getting smaller, man. The quality of music coming out of the UK, not the underground stuff. The underground guys, I think they're still killing it in terms of like a lot of the alternative like R&B guys.
Odell just dropped a
That project
great
is
EP.
banging.
Cold.
Project is banging.
He just dropped a cold
4
EP.
songs?
Yeah.
I think
Top
him,
tier.
Gabsy and J.O. have got a song coming out.
Yeah, I
soon
think
as
it's dropping
well.
tomorrow, isn't it?
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
So,
they're like that's really good music, but
And
a lot of the bigger guys,
Yeah.
I don't know what they're
Speaking
doing.
of which, like Rags Original, he just announced something. He's got Sweet Nothings.
He's cold, man.
11 songs, 23 minutes.
He's cold.
August 9th for people with taste.
He's
he
cold.
said.
He's
yeah,
cold
find your audience and just feed them, innit? I think that's more than anything, innit? So
because they still sell out their shows, you know.
Yeah.
they do. I think that's the other part as well. To Vans' point about the Young T and Bugsy thing, why you shouldn't get overly caught up in the chart stuff, because a lot of that is smoke and mirrors as well. A lot of games are being played, and I also feel like a lot of games are being played with the UK acts in regards
Facts.
to their numbers. These aren't their real numbers. It's being
think
done on
it's
purpose
more?
to minimalise them, marginalise them, so they can usher.
Heady
in the
One's
wave.
album didn't chart well.
Yeah, Steph's
And
did it.
that's
So it's
Heady
like
One.
everybody's
Steph.
getting it. I'm sure when Bashy's numbers come out,
Yeah, well-
they're not going to be great. But
Bashy.
apologies for the mishap. We're all
You're
human.
lisping it.
We're all falling short of God's glory.
I'm finished.
But the point I'm making is when Bashy's album numbers come out as well, I can't imagine them being crazy. But he will have
Yeah.
the thing of obviously being gone for a while. But I think something is being done to.
And he's
tank
good
some people's
financially,
numbers
man.
as
This
well.
is just like, you know.
This is for the sport and for
Yeah,
the
yeah.
love, innit? But yeah, man, just get back in the lab and do what you need to do and
I think
pay
so, craft.
attention to the acts out
And
there.
the BLM era is over.
What? Yo,
Start working.
No, wait, it's true. Joe.
Joe popped his head up like, what? What political statement is this?
Start working. Promote your
Mega Vans.
music.
It's,
Like,
you know what?
Oh,
That's-
saying no charity.
nah,
no,
bro.
do you know what? That do you see right there is such a significant point because they have been
But you
riding
can't
on the rails.
leave this BLM
No,
era is
but
over.
he's right, though.
Oh my
Do you
God.
know there was
Sorry.
a point, yeah?
Hey, Chrissy,
where-
get out of the car.
I'm out.
No,
Pedestrian.
2020, everybody was riding those coattails and they were producing
But they
music
owed us,
based
bro.
on that.
Small
get it.
reparations, 40 acres
Take
and a
it,
mule.
take it, but still produce
I
good
know,
music, bro.
but there's a reflection in the sales, and some of you, man, are just relying on, you know, what you've done to carry you. Still go out there, promote your stuff.
You need to walk.
Big facts.
There's that, but there's also acts that are on like their last album cycle. The label don't care anymore. There's a lot of smoke and mirrors where like they're not pushing people's things. Like when you go and sit down with the people really behind music that want to be honest with you, you'll find out that some of these acts they don't have a chance in hell to sell for some of their last projects.
They don't, but the ones that
They're making a
do,
concerted
and
effort to not support them.
having conversations with certain people, I'm just saying.
There's definitely a quality issue as well, but there's the other side as a consumer, some stuff we're never gonna understand. We're not.
That's fair.
We're giving our opinion and stuff, but there's some cold hard facts that we're not.
Yeah.
Your last album and you're not a priority anymore.
Okay, fair.
And you're about to go and become independent, or this is your project after you coming out of your deal, and you're now independent. You don't have all those label services, all that support. You're not going to get the spins, you know. And you start seeing a difference in numbers, or like the Steph London thing. Like now you don't have any big song out to inflate your numbers, because when people are doing well, it's because they had 2 or 3 singles that had done 100 million streams.
Yeah.
So their album numbers. But if you actually took those songs off that had come out 6 months before the album, the sales are similar
Yeah,
to
it's
the
true.
sales now.
It's true.
There's a lot
Yeah.
of smoke and
It's
mirrors
true.
in the
But
streaming
there's
stuff.
also a difference with, like, you know, someone that's had one big song, and then there's in comparison to someone that's had several big songs.
Of course.
And they're still struggling.
Yeah.
Listen, man, the music game is a vicious game, isn't it?
It's a crazy place.
They only have a project. I don't know if you guys listen. I didn't put in a group. Apologies. Carns Hill, SRB Separation 2, Street Bangers.
Who's that?
You don't know the producer Carns Hill, Blade Brown.
Oh yes, I heard they were talking about this, but I've never really like taken in his stuff properly.
Yeah, no. SRB Separation confirmed 2 standout songs for me. Hold Up with Blade Brown and Skrapz. A song called Gunman with an artist called J Endo. Like, you know them girl like Love the Drillers and that.
Oh yeah.
She's talking wicked on there. Have you guys got any song recommendations that you wanted to leave the people before we get out of it?
I've got one.
Yeah.
Sasha Keable and Destin Conrad Auction.
Yeah, that's cold.
Absolute banger.
What time do you want to play some stuff, fans?
Yeah,
cool.
why not?
I listened to
whilst Vans is doing that,
the Taves project follow that you sent me.
Oh, okay, cool. Speaking of whilst Vans is doing it.
Oh, it was really good.
How do you pronounce that artist's name? Is it
Taves? Taves?
Taves, yeah.
Wow. Such a smart babe. It was like a really thanks, Joe. It was just like a really good vibe, easy listening. Very easily listening. Yeah. Like it wasn't too after I had to like cleanse my audio palette after listening to Rema. It was so loud.
You had to turn the volume down.
I had to really reduce it.
Yeah.
It's really good.
So loud.
I like
it's not loud.
Is it Folake? I think
that
song, it sounds a little bit like Weekend inspired a little bit.
I feel like that whole sound is kind of like that a little bit, like, you know.
I like Folake. I like Bad Romance was a good way to start the project.
Wait, hold on.
Like Folake, liked A Million Things. I wasn't crazy on the song CWT with Benson, BNX.
I didn't mind that one, you know.
Okay, cool.
I didn't mind that one at all. Hold on, I'm trying to find
this is a Nigerian artist.
Yeah, who is this guy?
Taves.
I feel like I've heard his name before.
I don't know. I'm quite new to us. I've seen some tastemaking people that I know posting him. I think that's someone they've been trying to guide for a little minute.
Tastemakers.
But
all the Donnies that you just mentioned.
What's that?
Like
the artist is called Taves. We're talking about a project called Are You Listening? I'm saying he has
clearly I wasn't listening.
Yeah, he has a song on there called CWT with Benson.
So who's Folake?
You back in the room
That's
now?
one of the song titles.
Oh right,
you weren't listening.
Yeah. So
you know what?
You drive the car,
Nigerian.
man.
Bloody hell!
Hey, pull over, man.
I was just trying to gauge if this Donny's Nigerian. So I heard Folake and then BXNXXX.
Okay.
So obviously,
Every time.
Yeah. Your suspicions are probably true.
Yeah, more than likely.
Anyway, Sasha Keable, Destin Conrad. They've developed or whatever they're doing over there,
bro.
They're blossoming something really great,
really beautiful, man.
And it's good to see Sasha Keable getting her flowers.
Fam, you know about Sasha Keable's old project. Those EPs, sensational.
Yeah,
I'm so happy that people are getting onto her now and realizing how good she is. She's so talented.
Shout out Sasha.
Crazy. I think she's got a show. She's got a couple shows coming up in September.
Big her up.
Yeah, man. She's cold, man.
Did you have something you wanted to recommend as well, Chrissy?
Yes.
Yes, go for it.
I've really enjoyed a song this week called "BALLY" by a young chap called LeoStayTrill.
"BALLY" yeah? Come on. Shout out
Yeah.
LeoStayTrill because he just charted official UK chart, I think 56.
Oh, shout out Leo.
Oh, dope.
Yeah, that's with the pink
With
Mr. Reloaded.
Alex.
Yeah.
Oh,
Pink lemonade.
Okay.
Yeah.
They hit the Billboard charts as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, shout out them.
Big
Shout out
up.
them, man.
I've
Big
really
up
enjoyed that
Alex,
song.
man.
LeoStayTrill, BALLY on. Let's go.
Off the cuff worldwide, baby.
Night and day, keep me away from the Jezebel. And the girl got a beard, but she never tell. Head screwed on straight, I can never fail. And I could've bought Mumsy Jordan 4s, but she telling me the Uggs are comfier. Telling her cool, but to me they're uglier. When I see bands, I jump. Oh fuck, man, did it again. 3 to the ones, bringing the friend. 5 man can't fit in this pen. 1 go rate a 6, but 1 of them 10. Yo miss, hey darling, come fuck with a boy that's ballin'. K's love billet, then bark it. Shads might script up the whip whilst parking, bitch. With the boys that snare me, hurt me. Pray that the feds don't search this murky. And the whip make noise this early, therefore the next door neighbours heard me. Here's one line that could hurt me, saying that another MC converse me. Flew to the States, I was there for 7 days, and I came back, my Air Force Ones came dirty. Tracksuit, Ballyan. Sing to your body like a Marianne. Pretty cute, but I probably never marry her. Tell Mark, cool off, got my money long. If you talk about nonsense, please don't talk. If you're talking about Muller, then carry on. And I ride to the money like a stallion. Why did you hustle at me? Shit, she must have had Snapchat Plus. Think about me, make a snap.
LeoStayTrill, BALLY on. That's cold still, man. He's hard.
Sounded good to be fair.
Chrissy's out here doing her bit for the community.
He's wearing a BALLY and that, yeah.
Well,
For the youth at the youth centre and that.
oh,
Come
no,
on.
not for that reason.
Chrissy's like, her young chap.
No. he's a young chap now. He's a small boy.
I've got one recommendation as well. I think Van's about to pull it up. This is off the Carns Hill project, SRB Separation Confirmed 2. The song is called Hold Up. Carns Hill, Blade Brown and Skrapz.
Sorry.
Oh, I thought I was doing a good lead up in that.
No, what is it that you love about the song,
ready,
Fola?
boy. Apologies, sir.
Yeah, tell us.
Yeah, what is it that you love about the song?
Carns and Blade, match made in heaven.
Okay.
And then just add that extra sauce of Skrapz. He's definitely taken rap seriously since the crazy case.
Why a match made in heaven? How do they complement each other?
2 elite trappers, isn't it? What the fuck are you talking about? This is street music. No, Blade Brown's upper echelon street music, innit? Like, he ain't had a dead verse in like 12 summers.
I agree.
To be honest, I've never heard a dead verse.
With Blade Brown, it's quality over quantity.
Yeah.
We don't get overkill. We don't get a lot of verses. We have gaps between projects and verses. But when he does drop, he always represents.
Feel
Yeah.
it.
And he makes you want to get your money up.
Yeah, just I need that hustle motivation.
All right.
Hustle hard 304.
Hold up, Carns Hill, Blade Brown, Skrapz. That's Carns Hill, Blade Brown, and Skrapz. Hold up. Yeah, that's cold, man.
Did I steer you wrong? Huh?
That is
No.
from
It's a driver.
Don't stop at all.
Stop.
SRB Separation.
Confirmed.
Yeah.
Are we? Is it time to wrap this up?
I'm
I
so
would like
ready.
to-
No, I was
sorry.
playing. I was
Oh,
just
sorry.
testing because Van's definitely got something he wants to play before you go.
This is Tendai, and it's called My World. O207 Def Jam's best kept secret still.
Come on.
Hopefully it won't stay a secret too long.
Yeah.
So,
Still working, developing and that.
yeah, man. Chrissy?
Yeah, let's wrap shit up.
Oh, there we go. Right on brand, right on cue. Our very own
It's me.
Denim, babe. We appreciate you. Daniel, thanks for coming on.
Thank you for having me, man. Love you guys, man.
Let the people know again about ThisChord, obviously the Canon campaign, quickly before we go.
So Canon campaign drops, fingers crossed, either end of this month or beginning of next. It's going to be on all their channels, including their global ones. So it's a pretty big deal. Yay! Discords, follow us on Discord Club on everything. So Instagram and TikTok. Next one's the 31st. We've got Rihanna. Next month, I haven't decided what artist we're going to do, but I do know that in October for Black History Month, we're going to be celebrating 90s music. And in September, we're doing Coldplay. August.
And that's THIS-chord.
Discord
On the
Club.
social.
Are you not going to tell people where they can find a similar piece of jewelry?
No, this is my best kept secret.
Oh
You're not
my
finding
God.
this. You're not finding this.
I just
Chrissy's
wondered.
war on dangly earrings.
It's raging.
It's on. It's hot right now.
I'm sure she's leading it for a lot of women out there.
Yeah.
Chris is going viral on Al Jazeera right now. Reporting live from the jewelry shop.
There is a war on the dangly earring.
There are men in here buying dangly earrings.
In the words of Vans earlier, if you like it, I don't love it.
Yeah.
And with that being said, thank you.
Bye.
Good night, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Peace.